from the SKO Media Group studio in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. It's some kind of radio show. Starring Earl McCune, Mike Haig, Comedy Killer, Tony Haven, Secret Agent, Ben Langstaff. And I'm your announcer, Lori McCune. Now, here's Earl McCune and the regulars.
Alright guys, I forgot how to do this shit.
How do we do it again?
I don't know. Spit and shove? I have no idea what the hell I'm doing here. Welcome to some kind of radio show, the Taco Bell 1 Dozen Taco Challenge show tonight. Tony, what are we doing tonight? Explain to all our many dozens. Explain to the dozens and dozens of our fans.
Alrighty,
what we're doing tonight.
Me versus Earl. For those of you that have never heard of Taco Bell, you've been living on
what?
You ever been living under a rock all your life? 6 hard taco supremes, 6 soft taco supremes, head to head. Whoever finishes first wins. I'm down 4-0 in all these food challenges me and Earl have done. I only lost the donut challenge by 2 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
I should have chewed faster, damn it.
Should have chewed faster.
So, we're going to do that about an hour and a half after in the 8 o'clock hour segment.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Yeah. Mike's the referee tonight.
I'm going to referee it. I was going to do it, but for reasons I won't announce yet.
You're trying to do some health-conscious decisions.
I'm in training.
So
I've
you're
been
drinking
working out.
Michelob and Monsters.
Okay, well, the Monsters because I
just
still
need energy.
I still work 2 jobs.
Yeah.
And I'm tired. The Michelob is because, well, I'm allowed a beer or 2 every now and then.
I think you're well deserved to have a beer every now and
And
then.
if I'm going to drink, I might as well do it on this
Yeah.
show. So I'm
know what's-
going to have a beer or 2 tonight, but then I'm going to cut myself off.
Yeah. You know what sucks? My beer intake's got to go next to 0.
Yeah.
I have gout.
Yeah.
Well, it's not flared up right now, but
But still.
it's still. So I'm like, if I do have one at all, it's got to be like, okay, we're having one.
Right.
And that's like whenever we do a beer review, I'll do one. Everything else I'll just stick to my liquor.
But
I'm out of it because I drank it all. Well, we have other liquors, but liquors I don't really care to just delve into.
Right. But I ended up backing out of the Taco Bell challenge because
You have a reason.
with the dieting I've been doing, I will get sick if
Yeah.
I try to eat.
Oh yeah,
that
you would
much
probably
fast
feel,
food.
you'd probably
Like,
feel like ass.
I mean, I will be puking on
Yeah.
the show. Like
We don't want to see that.
so.
no.
I was like,
no
nah.
one's ever puked on this show.
No.
It actually has nothing to do with. Like I'm not sitting here like, oh, I can't eat that.
Right.
Like I don't care. I'll still eat fast food. It's
But you
just
can't
if-
eat that much of it.
If I do that much, it'll be a bad
and in a
night.
hurry.
Yeah.
Right. That's the key. You could probably eat that much, but to try to do it in like gobble quick as you can.
My
yeah,
stomach
I
will
could-
be like, "What are you doing to me, man?"
Your stomach will be screaming at you, "Why? Why are you doing this to yourself?"
So I decided to referee.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
And that's very fair.
And then Ben was supposed to be here.
Yeah.
He was supposed to do the challenge.
We made it diabetic friendly.
Right. And that's what I didn't get about
Yeah.
his excuse. And I'm not throwing him under the bus because he's not here. I'd say this to his face. You
Yeah.
won't know that.
Yeah.
What's confusing me is, he's on call tonight, and
Yeah.
usually he still comes to the show anyway.
Yeah.
But when he said, with my diabetes, I shouldn't eat that much, I'm like, yeah, but you're still going to drink 8 beers.
Yeah.
So why are you using your diabetes as an excuse, buddy?
You're
Yeah,
gonna drink 8 beers, maybe do a shot, who knows what.
Right. Like,
Speaking of diabetics, my buddy Malone was up.
yeah.
Did you see how much that fucker drank?
I didn't see how much he drank, but I saw the after effects of it.
Well, let me explain to you. Okay. He bought himself one of them liters of Fireball.
And drank it all.
Drank almost all of it.
Jesus.
Over a period of about 2.5 to 3 hours. Like I said, dude, for one, drinking that much Fireball anytime, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And the fact you did it with diabetes, like, and he kept looking for his keys,
Right.
Truth is, they were in his pocket the whole fucking
They were in his pocket the whole time.
So I'm like, I'm down here, and he's like, I'm telling him, like, see, there's your keys. Shut up, man. I'm like, dude, you need to sit here and just lay the fuck down.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. Just lay the fuck down, and he passed
That's
out.
why I asked him. I'm like, if Malone came up, did he bring him up his Big Timber beer?
No, he didn't. He did bring up these fucking potato chips that were so fucking good. These potato chips he got, they were actually biscuits and gravy.
Ooh, that.
And they were so fucking good.
Because if they can get the flavoring right.
And they were dead on. I'm like, oh, these taste just like biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
I'm
It's like a-
holy shit. Then he brought this other one, was pepperoni roll. Tastes just like a goddamn pepperoni roll. I'm like, and it's like a brand you can only get like in West Virginia. Because it's like they don't have anything like that here. I'm like, oh. But these biscuits and gravy ones were just the fucking bomb.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
At the bait shop, whoever supplies our little bags of chips that we sell for people,
Yeah.
we get Hers brand.
Yeah.
I have never seen this, what I'm about to mention, anywhere but the bait shop, and
Yeah.
I have looked. But it's honey, like cheese curls.
Ooh.
They're freaking phenomenal.
That sounds good.
And everywhere I've found that sells Hers brand, I look and I ask.
they got
and
some
I'm like,
good
I'm like,
stuff.
can you get them? And they're like, we don't
Yeah.
even know what it is. So every time we get like 6 bags at a time,
Yeah.
I buy all 6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
And then
don't
I
want
fight
to
the
blame
wife
you.
for them.
I'd be all over that like flies on shit.
Well, because it's like,
They're amazing.
I mean, because it's funny. Because you remember the little cans and they came back out of the Planters cheese balls.
Yeah,
Those are the only cheese balls that I like.
I agree with you.
And it's just like, I won't eat any other corn chips besides Fritos. I could sit and inhale an entire bag of chili cheese Fritos.
I love them things, man. God, I could eat
And,
those things
if
too.
you get a walking taco made with those,
Oh, it's amazing.
oh, they're phenomenal.
Oh, that sounds good.
Speaking of chili cheese Fritos, I'm pretty sure Speedway gas stations is the only place that sells it, and I think it's Jack Link. So it's a
A chili cheese
it's a
Frito
Slim
Link.
Jim, but it's Jack Link brand.
Yeah.
Chili cheese Frito flavor.
Ooh.
It's amazing.
Sounds good.
I buy them like 6 at a time.
Because I usually buy the Tabasco Slim Jims if I want to take something to snack with me to blossom. Because
Stop at a Speedway, look for
Okay.
the chili cheese Frito. Oh my god!
but it's Jack's Link brand, not
I'm
Slim
pretty
Jim.
sure it's Jack. It's not Slim Jim. I know
Okay.
that for sure.
Those of you tuned in and expecting the Taco Bell challenge, we're going to be doing that around 8 o'clock, around the 8 o'clock hour. So those of you tuned in to see me versus Tony take on the 1 dozen taco challenge, the plan is to have him here at the 8 o'clock hour.
Somewhere within that hour.
Somewhere within that hour, but we are going to be at the mercy of DoorDash tonight. So whenever they get here is when we're gonna do it.
Yep.
Whether it's a commercial break or not, we'll even skip the commercial break just to do the
Just
challenge.
to do it if we have
Yeah.
to.
So you put
And
the
I'll be
order
stuffed after
in.
we do them, but
Right.
unlike the Krispy Kreme challenge.
I don't know. You ask your brother. Why don't you check with him? Well, see what he wants. Yeah, well, just get him that then. That's fine.
Yeah.
If you want to get me something, you can just surprise me.
You want a big burrito, don't you?
I actually like the steak grilled cheese burrito, whatever it's called.
The
Yeah.
big one.
That thing's amazing.
The grilled steak.
They are, yeah.
Whatever burrito.
Yeah, it's like I think that's what it's called.
And then it would have steak in it instead of beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like they make a burrito, cover it in shredded cheese, and then
gave you
like
money.
And then
grill
grill
it.
I gave you money, right? You know, it ain't gonna be cheap, honey. I'll tell you all this food we're ordering, but what? What? How much? $100. That doesn't surprise me. Well, we covered half of it with what Tony and I paid you. So
Holy shiznit. How much are the meals?
Well, our meals are $25 a piece.
and everything else you ordered, and then you add in their fees and shit. And,
Right.
Well, it's all right. It is what it is.
Fast food ain't cheap no more.
Well, especially
Dude, I went to Five Guys yesterday, Lori and I, and I got a burger. She got a cheeseburger. We both got fries. I got a milkshake, and she got a fountain drink. It was like $46.
Yeah.
It's like I've gone to like sit down meals that don't cost us $46. But I mean, it's tasty. It's well worth it. But
I mean, your burger's $12 or $13.
yeah, oh yeah, easy.
They're not cheap.
It's just unreal how high it's gone.
It's
like,
everything's just so expensive.
you know, it used to be family of four, like me, the wife,
Yeah.
2 girls. You could go to Applebee's for, say, somewhere between $40 and $60.
Right.
Now you're not getting out of there for under $100.
Hell, I've had
and I'm not getting anything extravagant.
I've had lunches myself that cost me $40.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've gone to the Mexican restaurant I like to go up the road. I've gone to the Mexican restaurant I liked, right? I went there for about 3-4 weeks ago when I was off work, and I was bored out of my mind. I wanted something to do. I'm like, I'm going to lunch.
Right.
So I hobbled my ass in there on the crutches and everything. I sat down at the bar, ordered myself. I got myself the street tacos.
Yeah.
And I ordered myself a little cup of the guacamole because I'm trying to stay away from tomato shit. So anything with tomatoes in it, I'm trying to avoid if I can. I mean, a lot of it anyway. So I usually eat the chips and salsa, as I can't do the salsa right now. So I got
Chips and guac.
chips and guac.
Yep.
And
Makes sense.
then I ordered 2 margaritas with it. My God, it was like, for me to have lunch was like $48. Not
Yep.
just me. I'm like, good God.
It's out
you
of
know.
hand.
Yeah, we went to the Bees last night after rock, and we normally get half-price apps because they
Yeah.
do them 9 to midnight. I was just in the mood, you know. I hit a good scratcher this week for 500, and I'm like, well, shit, good. I'm treating myself tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll tell you what, you know, just for being the Bees,
Yeah.
their ribs were delicious. I ordered a full slab of ribs and fries, and then got an appetizer.
Yeah.
But God, they were some of the smallest ribs I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm used to getting, you know, a good, reasonable sized baby back rib when I go to Longhorn or something like that. And, but these were
Oh,
small.
they're tiny.
I told the server, I mean, these were delicious, but they were the smallest ribs I've ever had.
Yep.
She's like, it's just, you know, and she's like, yeah. So
Well, and that's the bad part is, look, I've never been the guy that thinks, I don't buy into the customer is always right crap.
neither do I.
You know what I
Neither do
mean?
I.
'Cause a lot of
But
times customers are just an asshole.
It's gotten
You're not
to the
wrong.
point where, like, telling the server isn't going to do anything
No.
anymore. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
And truth is, they don't have any control of it
Nope.
anyway.
Yeah, I just told her, I'm like, you know, I know not to order these again.
Right.
It's, you know, now Chili's, on the other hand, I've never had a small slab of ribs from there. I always get their baby back ribs when I go to eat there. But,
When I get ribs, I try to go to a true barbecue place to get
yeah.
ribs. It's expensive, but it's usually worth it.
Yeah, I mean, usually, a lot of times if I go to Longhorn, I could get like a sirloin steak and then I'll get a half rack of ribs instead of getting a ribeye.
Right.
But, yeah, I was in the mood for them. They looked good, and the sauce was incredible. The honey barbecue that they had, and I'm like, but it was just like I get them, and I'm like, God, there's no meat.
Right. Is this an appetizer?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, are these the riblets?
So I shared an old memory on my Facebook page from like 7 years ago, right?
The
Okay.
picture of you in a suit?
It says, hey, don't knock masturbation at sex with someone I love, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
So, of course, Lori comments, awesome, you don't need my services anymore.
yeah,
Well,
I do.
I do.
Actually, honey, it was in the vows.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like, hey, all I'm going to say is this dick does not suck itself.
Yeah.
Okay?
Divorces happen for lack of sex. Just saying.
This dick does not suck itself.
No, you know why a woman smiles at a wedding? She knows she sucked her last dick.
Yep, that's true. Not really.
I mean, I was telling him
Not
the story.
really. That isn't exactly true.
Not always, but
That isn't
the
exactly
majority that I've seen from people.
I've known some people that,
Yeah.
you know, I can't say personally because that's not been my case, but I know some. I know a few my good married friends that they like it
all
stopped.
over.
It completely
It's all
stopped.
Yeah. I mean, I ran an Earl at the cigar shop. You know, I popped in while I was waiting, dropped off at Blossom, and I had time, so I popped in and I saw he was there for a minute. So I went in and smoked a cigar, and I was telling him, you know, my neighbors are like really cool. And his wife, when I always see her, she's always like fully clothed and looking kind of frumpy. But they put up a pool, and she had her bikini on. And I'm like, damn, you're hiding all that up underneath there? He's like, you checking on my wife? And I told him, I'm like, well, I know they say thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, but I would covet the hell out of that. And he walks in, and she's like, you know how much he drinks? He drinks a lot. He gets this thing called whiskey dick all the time. I want some, and he can't give me some. I was like, come knocking on my door any time of the night.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's like,
sorry, he can't help you out.
Like,
I'll do my neighborly duty.
It's like you take a muscle relaxer with a Viagra, okay? It's like being, it's like being Gumby with a stiffy.
Yeah. Got to do something. But he goes in and passes out, and she wants a little some, and I'm like, damn. Then I'm at Blossom, and the first 2 shows they had last week, the first 2 of the season were both a younger crowd, and this lady named Laura, hi Laura, I'm sure you're probably listening because you told me you would, said she's up there and she decided, okay, well, my kids got the lawn pass, they're going to come up here a lot, and this gives me a little time to myself to drop them off. I hang out until they're done and read my book, watch my tablet or something. But
right.
She came over, we started chit-chat, and I noticed on Friday at the Chris Stapleton show that she was married. So I was like, well, you're a very attractive lady. Your husband's a very lucky man. She's like, well, after all these years, he just doesn't he just doesn't appreciate the luck he has anymore. And so she asked me, she's like, well, you're obviously up here hauling people every show. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'll be up here for most of the shows. She's like, what do you do between when you drop people off and then come back to wait in the lot? I'm like, yeah, a couple hours. I might go down to a cigar shop, smoke a cigar, or, I try to kill time and find something to do. And she's like, well, if I'm up here, she's like, we could grab dinner or coffee. She's like, do you live close? Yeah, not too far away,
Tony's
about 15
basically
minutes.
telling us the story right now of how he's going to end up dead. Some angry husband's going to shoot him.
Film at 11.
But it'd be worth it. It'd be so worth it if that's the way I go out. Oh, hallelujah.
My daughter's in the background singing "Glory, Glory." What a
Chris
hell of a
Oates
way
joined
to
us. He
die.
said tacos. Yes, we're going to be doing the taco challenge here. Probably, what's the time frame does it say for delivery?
They said right at 7:52.
7:52.
Perfect timing. We'll go to break.
Yep.
We'll go to break at 8. We'll come back and do our challenge.
Yeah, there we go.
What's up, Chris? You got home safe and sound from the concert, I see?
Anywho,
I know John Johns, my Second Amendment expert.
I know who that is, too.
Yep.
Hey, I know that Earl guy. I just
Earl guy.
commented from my own page in there.
that
Hey guys,
Earl
what's
guy.
up? Hello from the highway. Uh-oh, Ben must be working.
Remember, Ben, life is a highway.
Life is a highway. Ben's delivering porta potties.
Ben's delivering Porta Johns.
Porta Johns and Depends.
Hey
What?
guys.
I look so enthused. About what, baby? There's my wifey.
Show's just getting started. We're all
Wait till-
just kind of waking up, getting into the groove.
I got my ginger ale.
Tony's telling us how he's gonna die soon.
Yeah, Tony's telling us how he's going to die soon. I want my way all night long. He does.
I want.
Oh, he's trying to.
Stop texting and driving, dude.
Yeah. Oh, listen to Tony's story.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah, I'm enthused. People wonder why I don't date. I hate using the why buy a cow when you're getting the milk for free reference, but okay, here's the thing. Why buy a ticket to the amusement park when you can sneak in? I think that's a better reference.
Wow.
So is there hot sauce involved with the challenge?
No.
I'll add a little
If
to mine.
anybody wants it,
You could.
I'm going to add. I'll probably add a little fire to mine just to kick it up a notch.
I never add sauce to anything I've eaten from there. That's just
I will
occasionally
sauce.
it's good.
occasionally. I mean, I like the Diablo sauce.
The Diablo sauce is good. I like the Diablo. I also
Uh-huh.
like I love their fire sauce.
Yeah, the fire. I don't like the hot or the mild.
Oh, I don't like the hot or the mild either.
No.
Give me the fire sauce. The
Or
Diablo.
the Diablo, because I want some
with a
heat
little
if I'm
kick.
going to.
Some with a little kick.
Throw-
Some with some flavor to it.
Because I bought some B-Dubs Nashville hot sauce in lieu of buying Frank's this time.
Yeah.
And I've been putting a little bit of that in when, if I get stuff from Taco Bell to give it a little bit of heat. God, is it good.
I've been seeing all these recipes online, mostly on TikTok, for hot sauce pickled eggs. I want to make them so bad.
That sounds good.
You
That
saying I'm
sounds
a
good.
redneck?
You
She
might
ain't-
be a redneck.
She ain't gonna comment. She's just smiling.
But yeah,
I don't know. Hot sauce pickled egg just sounds amazing.
I've done like pickled eggs with like hot pepper juice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I'll buy those Pabst peppers, the spices. I'll save the juice and then I'll make some pickled eggs with it. Oh my god, talk
Right.
about tasty.
Well, since you like heat, I'm going to have to see if I can hunt down one of them Pepper X's.
Okay, so everybody gets a little confused when it comes to me and heat. I do like heat. My limit is it has to have flavor.
Yeah.
I will do dumb challenges
Yeah.
that are just hot. I don't like that. I
Yeah.
just find
I
pleasure.
like hot. I like heat with flavor.
I find pleasure in making people laugh as I, visibly look like I'm going to die. But when it comes to taste, I want something
Yeah.
with flavor. Now,
We'll
it
mix
can be
that in with
scorching
something,
hot. But as long
Gotta
as
have
there's
some
flavor
flavor.
to it, I'm good.
gotta have flavor.
Yeah, I mean-
it's just the way it's gotta be.
Like that cowboy candy, basically the pickled jalapeno salsa that we get, the cowboy candy.
Oh god, yeah, that
Stuff's
shit's so.
amazing.
It's got that right amount of heat. It's got the sweetness to it.
Right.
And you can eat it with anything.
Oh, it's so good. I've put it on meatloaf.
I put them on hamburgers.
I've put it on sandwiches.
Also, if I'm just eat it with chips and like a cracker
Yeah.
and that. I'll tell you what, I threw it on a burger the one day. I'm like, oh, what have I been missing out on?
There's a guy I used to work with. Every year he would make. He just called it hot pepper salsa.
Yeah.
I think it was habaneros and God knows what else. It was unbelievably hot. Like 3 chips in, and you're like, I'm done.
Oh god.
But it tasted so good.
Bad.
I mean, it was just so flavorful. It just burned like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to get more of that shit. I got to get more of that cotton candy pepper. I got to get some.
But like doing like the one chip challenge, that was fun.
when-
but there's no joy in it.
When we do our burger show, because we are having our 4th annual burger show in July. When we do that show, I want to have some of that shit, and I want to make a burger around that.
Right.
Something unique.
Yep.
And I want to use that with it. And I got some ideas for this burger. And Tony gave me an idea. You guys actually gave me an idea with this burger and that. Chili cheese Fritos on that burger with that cotton candy pepper on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Cowboy
Now-
candy.
Cowboy
yeah.
candy.
Now, if anybody's out shopping and they know a place I can get like Big Mac style buns, please let me know.
Can you put some of the jalapenos on one of the tacos? That would be interesting to try.
We don't have any jalapenos. in
We
it.
don't have any, Ben. Stop texting and driving. Every
Don't you-
time,
don't
every
you have-
time
don't you
you're
have
here,
don't you have Porta Johns to deliver?
every time you're here and you're on call, you talk about I can't get in trouble for my job, yet you're texting us from the road, jackass.
Yeah.
It's so true.
People are waiting on their orange
3
chicken.
weeks from now, why did I get fired, guys?
Yeah.
I don't know,
Jesus.
I think you're texting us too much.
Yeah, you got to watch. It's a 2-point infraction if you get caught texting and driving. The first offense is 2 points and 150. My brother found that out the hard way. The second offense is 4 points.
He's doing text to type.
He's doing talk to text.
Talk to text. Okay, good boy, Ben.
Okay.
Good boy, Ben. We're proud of you.
And second offense is a 4-point offense.
Yep.
250. The third offense is a
It's on its way
6-point
now.
offense.
Oh, we may start this challenge sooner. It's directly coming here now?
Yeah, it says picked up in Brunswick.
Holy shit.
Holy
Is it coming
shit.
from Howe Avenue?
Well, then you know
Oh,
what?
we're here shortly.
Why don't we take a
Take our break.
slightly early break? Let's get the break out of the way, and when we come back, we'll be geared up
Yeah,
to do the
let's
show.
do that. Yeah, well, whenever it arrives, we'll
We
deliver
eat.
it and we'll eat and we'll do this challenge. And yeah, we'll just take our break now. That's not a bad idea. So let's take our break, and we'll be back shortly.
We shall return.
After these important messages from nobody except old beer commercials. And
Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good deal.
Good deal. All right. Stay tuned,
We'll
folks.
be back.
Listen, Buster, man to man. Yeah? You smoke a Roy-Tan cigar?
Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan. Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan cigar. Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan. For a taste that is better by far.
Roy-Tan offers you a wide choice of shapes and sizes to suit your taste. Whichever you choose, you'll enjoy the fine-tasting tobaccos that Roy-Tan is famous for. Come on now, bring it up, boys.
Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan. Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan cigar. Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan. For a taste that is better by far.
Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan from the American Tobacco Company.
Double L light lager beer. 1 L for light and 1 for lager. Double L light lager beer. Light lager beer by Valentine. Light lager beer is here. So ask the man for a double L light lager beer.
Yes, light lager beer by Valentine is here. Double L proves a beer can be truly light and still give you the lager beer flavor you want. Say double L for a double treat.
Light lager beer by Valentine.
Have you read the label?
Sure.
Have you taken a look?
Sure.
The story behind the label reads like an open book.
It seems to me you have excellent reading taste.
Where there's life, there's fun.
Have you read the label? Let me put it this way. Do you know of any other beer so proud of its ingredients, it prints them plainly on every can and bottle? Next time, make it Bud. Budweiser, king of beers.
Sure. You're tuned in to Some Kind of Radio Show. Now, here is Earl McEwen and the Regulars.
I'm a loner. They're outside playing with themselves. Tony's giving Mike a reach around. That's all I know. Yeah, thank you. Told him to get his Mike's right saying, "Hey, you're a dude. Get your claw off this thing." You borrowing the Mike's mic for a minute?
Mm-hmm. Indeed, I am.
Joined by Munch.
Hello.
What's going on? Kaylee's like, I'm standing.
I'm
on the
just
floor.
here.
You're just here?
I'm just here.
What did you order for yourself?
I got a crunch wrap.
You got a Crunch Wrap? That's your favorite? You get the Supreme one? Yeah.
And I got beans on it.
Oh, good. You mean your farts are going to stink rotten.
Hey, beans are good for me right now, I guess.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I did get I set up the TikTok.
Okay.
So I want to started. Would you mind being our filmer? Okay. Or whoever wants to film it.
Sure.
Cool.
Yep.
We need to cheer down a little bit in here. So how far away is it?
They're turning right. They're turning left. They're turning somewhere over the rainbow.
Somewhere.
They found the leprechaun. They're like Monroe Falls Avenue now.
Okay, so they'll be here in just a few minutes.
They'll be here in 2 minutes.
We'll be doing the taco challenge as soon as the tacos arrive, which will be during this segment. We were anticipating the 8 o'clock segment, but they're going to be here for the 7:30 segment. So,
I guess, yeah.
will you be able to run a timer on your phone?
Yeah, I'll just have to grab a charger.
Okay. Or Mike can time it too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaylee can also time it too.
we'll time it all out.
Yeah.
Oh, taco time! I'm excited for taco time. I've been wanting to do this for a while. So, I'm 4-0 against Tony. What's your guys' bets on who's going to win this taco challenge?
You by
You by like
45 seconds.
5 seconds? You think it'll be?
45 seconds.
that's my bet.
I beat Tony in the the
Donut challenge.
donut challenge by 2 seconds.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. I've beaten. We've done. Last time we did a Taco Bell anything challenge.
That was
We
it.
did the value menu. We ordered the entire value menu, each,
That's insane.
and we ate the entire value menu. I was talking about the last time we did. Last time we did anything Taco Bell related, we did the value menu.
Yeah,
I stole your mic, Mike.
Give me my mic.
Okay, Mike.
Mike needs his mic.
My chair too.
You just said your mic, Mike.
Mike's
Mike.
Mike.
Mike. Guess what day it is?
Mike time.
We thought the tacos were here, but it was an Amazon driver.
Yeah. Amazon delivering tacos. Yes.
Sooner.
Probably won't be long. They'll be like, we can make money doing this too.
Well, you know, Pizza Hut, all the Pizza Huts fired their delivery drivers. They're having DoorDash do all their delivery now. Papa John's, we do 2/3 of their delivery because nobody wants to deliver for them. Domino's is the only one that's still doing all their own delivery. I'll tell you what, I make a shit ton of money delivering Dewey's.
Yeah. Dewey's got good pizza.
Yeah. They got some weird flavors, too.
They got some. I like the Clevelander from there.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites.
They had one that had figs on it.
Dewey's out in Summit Mall.
Yeah.
Great pizza.
And if you ever get a chance, go get a couple of donuts from Duck Donuts.
Very good.
I had a couple of them that were there. There was a cookies and cream one I had. Delicious.
There was a place in I think it still exists, but they've moved. But it was in Hartville. It was called Peace Lovin' Little Donuts or something.
I've had theirs.
They were so good.
They had a food truck up at Rockin' on the River last year.
Yeah.
And I got a half dozen of them, and they were delicious.
I'm not 100% sure if they just moved or if they went out of business, but
There was one in Ken, and it closed. It was always busy, but I don't know what the deal was. I can't read any of the chat that's underneath, since there's actually... Speak to text. But yeah, I've had those before. They were good. I mean, they're small donuts, but you know what you're ordering ahead
and
of
they
time.
had full-sized ones too.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get full-sized donuts there. But they were, oh my god, they were amazing.
I just put the taco challenge starting
Momentarily.
I know my friend Diane's watching. Hi, Diane.
Hello,
she said
Diane.
she said she was going to be watching. My bus driver friend Diane. And once summer break hits, or if it has hit, we got to get together.
Oh yeah.
I don't think
And she
there's-
said hi.
Yep. Hi, Diane.
Are there any schools still?
Yeah, I think all the schools are out
I
by
think
now.
They're all out by now.
It has hit. But yeah, so
Yeah, I know my wife's, getting paid for the summer to do nothing.
gotta love that.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have any like field trip, anything that.
I mean, there's some random stuff like trips that come up over the summer that they can make extra money at. But
okay.
They, it's a seniority thing. They bid on them, and my wife's got the girls, so it's a little harder during the summer.
Well, yeah, I can understand that.
But the thing is, everybody kind of makes a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, girl's on the phone.
Huh? Door. Oh, okay. Need help with the door.
But yeah, I can.
But no, like what they do is they take a small portion of each paycheck and set it aside, and that's what pays her over the summer.
Over summer, yeah.
So,
because I have friends that are teachers that are doing that.
Right.
I
think with teachers it's a little different in some cases. I'm not 100% sure though. But the bus drivers, like for example, if they're, and I'm making these numbers up before anyone corrects me. If their paycheck is $500, they'll set aside like $50, and let it build up over the year, and then that pays them for the 2 or 3 months over the summer. Which, hey, I wish I could get.
What they shorted us? What?
A whole thing of tacos.
Yeah, I put 2 in the cart.
Let me see your cart.
I had 2. I had 2.
No.
No, I had 2.
That's 1, Lori.
Yeah, I had ordered 2.
That's 1.
I had put 2 in my cart.
Okay, but that's 1.
Okay.
Lori, we'll have to go get it. I don't have time for another one to get it. Jesus Christ.
Somebody come with me. I'll go get it.
Well, you gotta order it right, Lori.
I had ordered 2.
Don't be a bitch. Well, you gotta make sure you order it the right way.
I even checked my cart before I didn't place order.
Or do you just want to do a 6?
No, that won't be a challenge.
Yeah.
I mean, speed challenge.
Yeah.
It can still be a speed challenge.
Yeah. Well, everyone's expecting a dozen. So.
I spent $105, and you think it would be $105 if I didn't order 2?
It was only showing 1 in your cart, Lori.
That was.
Come here, let me show you.
Well,
Lori, $105 and we gave you 50 of it.
Yeah, look at my cart.
Okay.
Oh my God, Loriana.
Sorted us.
Okay, you're having a fit and we're on the air.
You're the one who got mad.
Well, I'm just like, I
2.
said,
Look at the number 2. 2.
yep, you need, yeah, they screwed up.
Yep.
Yeah, don't blame me next time.
Well, you need to
Contact DoorDash.
contact DoorDash right away.
Yep.
They shorted you your order.
Yep. They owe you a 12-pack.
yep.
No wonder why I got here so quick.
Yeah.
Right?
No, you know you were short.
Yeah.
Taco party today.
She's trying to be polite.
I know.
Yeah.
Unless I threw them in here.
Okay, it wasn't her error then.
Unless I threw it in here. Unless I threw it all in here. Let's see. This ain't a plug. Lori, they're all in here.
They are?
Yes. Lori, that's here. What'd they say to you on the phone?
They said, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're all here. Calm down.
Okay.
It just usually they put them in these boxes.
Yeah.
Right.
You put them in front of me. You did.
Well, I'm just letting you know.
All right.
Okay, calm down.
Hey, did you get your food?
Get your food out of here.
You gotta eat yours first.
Whoopsie.
All right, let's figure out what's what here. Lori, there's so much other shit in here. I want to know what we got.
Is the receipt still in there?
Okay.
Good Lord. Can you hear Alex like sneeze from upstairs?
Yeah. God just sneezed.
Oh God. Very bottom.
Of course.
It's because it's flat. They can build upon it.
Yeah. Yeah, these places that I deliver from when I DoorDash, God, they squish a lot into a little bag. It's like another 10-cent bag, and a lot of times I have to ask if I can have an extra bag to put stuff in. I got to be able to carry it, and they're like, well, can't you carry it from the bottom? Yeah, when I trip somewhere, then...
Right.
Yeah, she ordered right. We got it, but it's just... They should have put them in a little pack to where we could have separated them. These places don't care.
Jesus Christ. Your steak things aren't on there.
She might not have ordered it. That's okay.
Oh my God, Lori!
I'm not upset, sweetheart.
Calm down. It's okay. I know. Okay, calm down. Alex's thing's down here.
I'll just eat Alex's.
2 beefy 5-layer.
It looks like those.
Yeah.
These are... Okay. Challenge time.
Inconceivable! Inconceivable!
Alright. So you got yours 6 crunchy?
Mm-hmm. This 6 off.
This looks like Tony's 6 crunchy.
Okay.
Lori, come eat your food, honey.
3, 4, 5, 6. Then there should be 6 sauce.
It just didn't look like it's normal. Like, why didn't they give you 2 boxes?
Okay, so these are the 5-layer. What else? These are 2. Those are your soft tacos. And those 2.
Okay, so 6 and 6.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Alright.
Lori, come eat.
Give me 30 seconds to run this up to your kid and appease them.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
What do you think about...
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, talk about it later. My personal opinion, it doesn't affect me one way or the other. Starship launch, don't affect me, don't affect you, don't affect, it's just him blowing his money.
Alright. Okay. So we have a dozen tacos here.
Alright.
Sorry for the crankiness, but it's like I just want to make sure. It's like, wait a minute, I think they shorted you because it looked like they shorted. Like I didn't know.
Look like it.
I'm like, because I didn't know what else she ordered. I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, so I thought she ordered a whole bunch of other shit. What she was going on. But all right. So here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Taco Throwdown on Some Kind of Radio Show.
I got the TikTok live going.
There's Earl and his massive feast. Tony and his massive feast. 12 tacos each, 6 crunchy, 6 soft, all supreme.
You want to run a timer on yours?
Yeah, I can run a timer on mine.
We are prepping the show right now.
Stop watch, yep.
Tony's setting a timer.
Yeah.
When we go on 3, 2, 1, we'll
There's
just
Tony's
go.
big gulp, so we can't see his head.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Look at that enormous bald head.
12 tacos.
Yep.
12 tacos.
12 tacos.
Fastest one to complete all 12 wins.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Are you gentlemen ready to go?
We are.
All right.
In 3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Go.
And Tony has set the timer.
Yep.
Earl is already into his first one. And now Tony is caught up on the first bite. It is head-to-head pandemonium. Despite the fact that it looks a little slow at the start. It's all right. Earl's washing it down with a lovely Canada Dry. That'll help with the stomach later. Earl's down one taco. Tony's down one taco. Tony's even eating the stuff that fell out of the taco. He is leaving nothing behind, ladies and gentlemen. I think at the moment, it's hard to tell. Tony's taking bigger bites. Earl is taking smaller bites, but they are more or less head to head. You can hear the grunting as they try to force down meat, cheese, and God knows what else. Stuff and things. This is really weird trying to talk into the microphone for our listeners and, make sure TikTok can hear me as well. I'm not used to this kind of gameplay, folks. Earl has got 3 down, am I correct? 3? Tony is shoveling in as fast as he can. This is just riveting! So at least for Earl, it looks like he's starting with the hard tacos, trying to get that crunchy mess out of the way before he gets to the soft ones that theoretically will just slide right down the gullet. Tony, on the other hand, is just grabbing and shoving as fast as he can.
I've had a soft one.
Oh, have you? Earl can even talk while he eats. This is just professionalism at its finest, folks. Tony, however, is fully focused. He's got nothing to say, just shoving food down his throat. Earl has moved on to his second Canada Dry. Listen to that pop. Now, for all you first-time viewers, Earl has won every food challenge between these two to date. But Tony is hoping to change that this evening. Now, Tony is at a bit of a disadvantage because anything that gets caught in his beard will have to be picked out and eaten. But so far, he's managed to get it all in his mouth. He is a true professional champion, ladies and gentlemen. Earl is on to his last hard taco. So as of right now, Earl is halfway through. He has got 6 of the 12 tacos down. He is working on number 7. Tony, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tony is lagging behind just a little bit. You got to catch up there, buddy. But he's focused. Earl is moving on. If Earl does not lose steam, he could pull out a win, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that form. That focus, that determination. I wonder if Tony is regretting that pizza he had for lunch at this point. He says no. He says no, ladies and gentlemen. I am not giving you mouth to mouth.
Watch, Tony might need the hind lick. The hind lick.
All right, Earl has 4 to go. Tony has 5 to go. You got to catch up, buddy. There's the glorious Loriana. And we're back to Earl. How you doing, Tony? Shake your head if you're okay. All right, he's good. Just it's mesmerizing watching these two shovel food down at a rate that I wouldn't want to tackle.
Oh, I don't want trouble. Mind you, soft tacos are my least favorite.
Well, the good news is you only have 3 to go.
I'd rather have the crunchies.
Tony is starting on his final 4. He's hitting the big gulp.
Just a 6 minutes.
6 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to everyone watching us shovel food down our throats, because you couldn't find anything better to do on a Saturday night. Little Canada Dry break. Make a little room. Wash it all down. 2 more, buddy. 2 more. Tony is trying to pick up some ground, but at the moment it's not looking good for the comedy killer. He's not giving up, though. He's not giving in. Look at that form. Dude, don't take the time to lick your fingers. That's precious seconds. Just shove it in. And with that bite, ladies and gentlemen, he has just 1 soft taco remaining. You can see he's got 2. Oh, Tony is doubling up, making his last 2 1 taco. He's trying. He's going for it, ladies and gentlemen. He's going for it. Earl, you don't have time for the Canada Dry, buddy. Tony's catching up. Get it. Tony making a valiant effort. Earl is almost there. Another 2 bites after that. Tony doing everything he can to give Earl a run for his money. But unfortunately, I think with this bite, he is going to come up short. Tony, stop the clock.
I haven't swallowed yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got to give it to Tony going for 2 tacos at once, trying to make up ground. It was a valiant effort. But our taco throwdown champion, you can see it on his face. You can see it in his gut. He's bloated, but he's happy.
Let me tell you this. Those last 2 or 3, oh my God, they started tasting disgusting.
Oh, you were struggling. You were struggling, there's no doubt.
Well, I hate their soft tacos with a passion. I love their crunchies, but I hate their soft tacos.
But you did it. And that's what, 5-0 now?
Yeah.
Tony finishing up a valiant effort. Just couldn't bring it home tonight.
I'm like Roman Reigns around here, you know? Acknowledge me.
Well, I am going to hand the phone back to Earl. It is still going, sir.
Watch Tommy finish those up. Post-game show is brought to you by...
Tom-Toms.
About a minute and a half difference, so...
Yeah.
I finished mine in 9 minutes, 21 seconds. Tony,
9 minutes, 21.
About a minute and a half behind.
Yep. I got to give it to you, man. That final attempt, shoving one soft taco inside another and going for it, that was genius.
Getting some tacos. We had a little bit of a snafu at the beginning of the thing. We thought we had more. We thought we didn't get all our stuff.
Right, but they packaged it funky.
Huh? You didn't get yours?
What did you order?
They didn't send your crunch wrap? I'd send that into them.
I would definitely send it in.
So what's those? Those are things for Mike?
No, the beefy 5 layers. I don't know
who ordered beefy 5 layers.
That was Kaylee.
Okay.
My daughter ate. I'm a happy father. I have wheat and in liquid form.
That was
Let me go wash off my hands for a while.
It was a battle.
It was a battle.
Yeah, it was a battle. But all I have to say is, those of you watching this show right now, acknowledge me as your champion.
5 victories. 5 victories. You remain the Food Challenge undefeated champion.
At least on the show.
At least on the show.
Mm-hmm. At least on the show. So I'm going to end the TikTok here.
All right.
You got to put a thing in on it for lunch? Oh. Taco Bell, they're not going to do anything directly. You got to let DoorDash know.
Yeah.
I even tried calling her about making
There's a chat on there, Munch. you have to submit through their chat.
Through DoorDash.
You got to do it through DoorDash. Calling Taco Bell directly is not going to get you anywhere.
We got to fix our Taco Bell order, get Loriana some money back.
Yeah.
Earl is victorious. Both men are bloated. It's 8 o'clock. I say break time.
Yeah. On that note, we'll take our break, and we'll come back with post-challenge interviews, right?
Post-challenge interviews and food comas coming up soon.
That's right. Everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back. Some kind of radio show.
Lay down. Heads up.
The Mets up at the
Bunt, baby.
The count's 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bunt.
Pitcher steps up on the mound, checks the runners. It's a tense moment. Here's the windup. The pitch. And it's a line drive. The shortstop makes the catch. Looks to second. It's a double play. It's all over for the Mets. The ball game's over.
I told you to bunt. They never listen to me.
A great play, ladies and gentlemen.
In New York City, everybody's an expert, whether it's baseball or beer. There are 302 beers trying to make it in New York today, but only one has made it to the top. The rich, dry lager, Rheingold. In this town, either you have it or you don't.
Why don't they ever listen to me?
As the holiday season manifests itself, it is more than custom to witness various degrees of inebriety evident upon the members of the populace through an over-imbibing of stimulants traditionally in supplement of this time. In other words, everybody's a little bagged. However, not so in this industry. Here is Mr. Ernie Kovacs to present the commercial for Dutch Masters. Next time, step up to finer smoking pleasure with Dutch Masters, the fine cigar.
What made Milwaukee change its mind? What made Milwaukee change its mind?
Hello, I'm Rex Marshall. Yes, the big beer question these days is, what made Milwaukee change its mind about beer? Well, if you like Milwaukee beer, and I guess everybody knows that that's America's best beer, I'm sure you'll be mighty interested in the answer. What made Milwaukee change its mind? Well, let's ask a man from Milwaukee. He ought to know.
Yes, I certainly do know, and I'll tell you all about it. You know, Milwaukee is where almost all the fine, world-famous beers are brewed. Over the years, more and more people, right here in Milwaukee, have come to realize that Blatz is the finest of all the fine beers. That's why today, in these modern times, Blatz is Milwaukee's favorite beer by far. Yes, no doubt about it. The flavor of Blatz is what made Milwaukee change its mind about beer. The Milwaukee Journal proves it in black and white. You see, every year this newspaper conducts a citywide survey on beer preferences and publishes the results. Now see for yourself how Blatz has been preferred by Milwaukee year after year after year. And take a look at this. Nowadays, Milwaukee prefers Blatz by an even greater margin.
Well, you know, winning an honor like that, year after year after year, in America's beer capital, is surely the greatest possible tribute to the flavor of any beer. Don't you agree? So the next time you order beer, remember, it's so easy to enjoy Milwaukee's favorite beer. Just be sure that you order Blatz, Milwaukee's favorite beer, Milwaukee's finest beer.
Ah, home sweet home, the little nest, where after work a man can rest, or take a peaceful stroll outdoors, doing little simple chores.
Weed the garden, cut the grass, paint the window, fix the glass, trim the shrubbery, grind the axe, but take it easy, dear, relax.
Oh, these little women have a way, but maybe I forgot to say, she always has my favorite brand, Carling's Black Label beer on hand.
What a happy thought, hey, Mabel, a great idea, Black Label, nothing too good for good company, Carling's Black Label beer, the quality brew at the popular price, enjoy the best, take our advice, get Carling's Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer, Mabel, Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer.
You're tuned in to Some Kind of Radio Show. Now, here is Earl McCune and the Regulars.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show. I get to sit here alone yet again. Ah, it's all good though. Well, okay. I'm sorry. I figured they screwed something up because it didn't look right. You know.
Your wife is home?
I heard her horn honk. Oh, my wifey is home. And we're back here on the show. Tony's rejoining us now.
Nice and full.
Yeah, I'm full. I got plenty of TP, so I'll be good for later when it all comes out.
Yeah.
I did find out how quick corn comes out of your system, though.
Yeah.
Yesterday I took Caitlin to lunch, and we went to
Your wife's home.
Yeah, I heard her horn when she pulled in. So I got crab legs, some shrimp, and they give you some potatoes and a corn on the cob.
Where'd you go?
A Plus Crab, and I had lunch there yesterday with her. And we ate about 1:30 ish. About 9 o'clock, I had to take a massive fucking shit, and it was the corn shit. So I said, well, God, it only took 8.5 hours for the corn to go through.
Yeah.
So
what is it, Jason? I hit 2 cars today.
the first one was this afternoon. Barbara and I called the
Ignite Brewing,
right? And now
I'm at the Windsor Pub.
Oh, okay. I think he meant to say he hit 2 bars today.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
We're good.
Oh, yeah.
And the next time, sorry I didn't get a chance to read it earlier, but the Heart Attack Grill, I've been there.
Yes.
And I intentionally lost the challenge so I could get smacked.
Fair enough.
I ordered, I took on, I didn't do the big one. Because here's the thing, I didn't want to get the big, because we went zip lining on the Slotzilla right there. I was like, I am not going to go zip lining and puking all over the place. So I was like, okay, so I got like a quad, they call it the quadruple bypass burger.
Yeah.
And it's 4. And it's still, kid you not, it's this tall.
Yeah.
Everybody this tall. Well, I saved all but 1 bite. And like, you didn't finish. I'm like, no, I could have. I just wanted to get the spanking.
Right. I just wanted to get spanked.
And I was like, they hit me. I was like, hit me harder. Come on, do it.
Hit me again, Ike, and this
And
time
'cause it
put some
doesn't hurt.
spank on
'Cause
it.
The paddles they use do not hurt.
Right.
At all. They make a lot of noise, but you don't feel shit.
Right.
It's like, got to hit me harder than that. Come on.
I need to feel something.
Mm-hmm. Harder! Kick me in the Jimmy!
So, how did that feel? I mean, we were upstairs talking, and like Tony and I said, when we're talking their regular tacos and their soft tacos, they're small.
They're very small.
12 sounds like a lot, but it's not really as much as you would think.
It's still quite a bit.
It is.
What gets me, and I was actually around Taco 9. What I should have done, in all honesty, was alternate them.
Right.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah. I ate all my crunchies first. And see, I'm not a big fan of their soft tacos, so I really had to choke those down.
Yeah.
I'm like, because the last 3, I'm like,
see, I like them
oh,
the
these
same,
things taste.
so.
I was like, these things taste like shit. Because there's no, to me, it loses something with the flavor. It just, for me, that it blands it up a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
because the soft tortillas have no flavor to them, whereas the
no,
corn ones
at
do.
all. It's like there's no flavor at all. It's just like.
If I would have done anything different, I might have tried stuffing the soft material in the hard taco,
right?
And then wrap the soft tortilla around it and eat it just like one big taco.
Like, what do they call it?
The double decker.
Like a double decker.
Well, no, they've got something. Taco Bell already makes something. I can't remember what it's called, but
It's like a double crunch taco.
Yeah.
It's because they what they do is they put a little bit of refried beans inside the soft tortilla, wrap it around the hard tortilla.
No. They use cheese, but you're on the right track.
Yeah, because the double deckers, they used to put refried beans on the soft tortilla, wrap it around the hard tortilla, and then they would make the normal taco. And I used to
Cheesy
love those.
gordita crunch. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're
of.
thinking. Yeah.
Lori, are they correcting you for the stuff that didn't get delivered? Okay. Good.
But no, like when we say like that challenge isn't as much food as it sounds like, it's not the same as say if you would have done 12 cheesy 5-layer burritos. Like,
Yeah,
that
would
would have been a
tough.
lot
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
So it's a lot, but it's not as much as it sounds because they are smaller.
See, we did the value menu.
Yeah, it was
When we
11
were down-
items.
when we were down at SKO.
Yeah.
It was like 11 items, and
Right.
and we could pick any order we wanted. And like one was like a beefy cheese, it was like beef cheese and rice burrito. Another
Yeah.
one was like a cinnamon. There's like a cinnamon twist in there. It was like
The
a
potato soft taco.
Potato soft taco. It was like all their cheaper
Right.
stuff. So we did it, and
He barely beat me again. He had like one item, and then what I did is I crushed the cinnamon twist to make them easier to eat.
Yeah, I will say this: I've got to be the anomaly. Like you lose me on the cinnamon twist. I don't
like
things.
those.
I'm not a big fan of them either. But
yeah,
well, they still have the little Cinnabon delights. Those are good.
The donuts were amazing.
And now the caramel apple empanadas that everybody liked, I didn't really like those.
I did not like them. I didn't like them either.
It's like now I don't like a McDonald's apple pie. I liked them when they were deep fried. I just don't like them baked.
I've never been a fan of just the apple pie from McDonald's. My favorite is when they come out with the custard one.
Oh, yeah.
That
I eat those cold, though. I prefer them cold.
Oh, they're amazing cold. Put them in the fridge. Oh.
And we used to, when I worked at the one on the Turnpike, we used to get strawberry pies in over summer, which were the bomb.
God. The one that's weirdly good is their pumpkin pie one.
Okay.
It's actually fairly bland, but something about it just works.
Yeah.
It's like they put just enough cinnamon on it to make it enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, when you would get a deep fried apple pie way back in the day before they started baking them, and you'd bite into it, and the inside was the temperature of the sun.
Right.
And it was just like they were just so much better. And it's like, I remember for a while, if you would order a fillet of fish, they were putting them on a toasted bun, and they just didn't taste the same.
Yeah.
They went back to steaming the rolls for the fillet of fish. Now they're good again.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's the only way to eat a fillet of fish.
Yes, it was a steamed bun, yeah.
Steamed bun.
And it's just like, and everybody would like, bitch, why do they only put a half piece of cheese? Because most fish sandwiches, most places you go, don't put cheese on them at all.
Right.
Well, I actually was watching a video and they explained why they only use a half a piece of cheese because it's like they're like looking at like a ratio.
It's a flavor thing.
It's a flavor thing.
For
a full
whatever
piece ruins
reason.
it. No cheese at all ruins it.
Yeah, half piece
half
is perfect.
Piece is just the right amount.
For whatever reason, the fillet of fish from McDonald's is arguably the best fast food fish sandwich there is. And I'm talking fast food.
Right.
Burger King, I think, tried to go a little above and beyond and make one a little fancier.
See, I like Arby's the best.
Good. Yeah. Arby's is good.
Yeah, I just like theirs just because
they
it's
take
a bigger.
it to a level that's a little bit beyond fast food.
Uh-huh.
When we're talking straight up fast food, it's fillet of fish, hands down.
Well, that fillet of fish has been around so long; it's just a staple. I mean,
It's also my favorite sandwich to get when I go fishing and I get skunked and don't catch anything. It's my tradition. When I don't catch anything, I go get fillet of fish. Just
At least you caught a fish for the day.
Just to show the fish who's boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why I love that commercial with the with the singing bass.
Yeah.
And it's my ringtone every once. Give me back that fillet of fish. Give me that fish. Woo! And it's just hilarious. You watch that big bearded guy sitting there chowing on it.
Are you doing a TikTok again?
No, I'm trying to call my wife.
Oh.
Let's see if she's going to answer her phone.
Because it's like some of McDonald's, commercials over the year. I mean, they got rid of Ronald McDonald after the clown scaring the crap out of people thing.
Right.
They retired him.
Say hi.
McDonald's best advertising was when they had the Moon Man playing the piano, the Mac Tonight.
Yeah.
But they got the crap suit out of him by
flowers out around.
By Bobby
flowers
Darin
by the
because
mailbox.
he wrote Mac the Knife, and they basically ripped the song off.
Yep.
And the dude that played it was touring the country, playing the piano. When the clock strikes, 6:30, babe.
However, Mac the Knife is one of my favorite songs. So.
Yeah.
See when you get down here. She's going to grace us with her presence.
I just hate when people try to karaoke it and they just destroy it.
Most people destroy it.
I mean, it's a great song.
Some things just need to be left alone.
It's like
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like for me to really do good at a food challenge, there has to be two things. Number one, it has to be like a true meal.
Yeah.
So give me one of those massive steak challenges.
Oh, I'd be all over that like flies on shit.
But then just don't tell me it's a challenge.
Yeah, just eat it.
You know what I mean? Just let me sit down and eat because I still have that eat it as fast as you can mentality.
Well,
but once I know there's time,
the easiest ones to actually take on are like the ones that give you an hour.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to feel like you're rushed. You just eat.
Right.
Like when I was doing the Stewinator at Mike's.
Yeah.
But it came out so hot I couldn't dig right into it right away. And I didn't realize it was going to be on a big fucking loaf of Italian bread.
Yep.
I thought it was just going to be on like a regular Subway, like Italian, a foot-long sub roll.
Well, and that's why like something like a steak challenge, I love that. And I'm not one of those guys that when I like it, I like savor every bite. No, I fucking horf it down.
Yeah.
So put me in front of that, and I feel like I would do good.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me there's a time. Like,
Right.
Just let me eat.
Yeah.
And I'd probably do good.
Yeah. When you feel rushed, it's hard. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like even like doing this, I knew I was like not against the clock, but I was against time, Tony for time. So I got to shovel it in, you know?
Right.
And like I said, the biggest thing I had trouble with again was the soft tacos.
Yeah.
I love the crunchies because it's got that little saltiness to the tortilla shell.
Uh-huh.
It's like it gives me that little extra something. Now, see if we had time to like pre-sauce. Plus, they didn't give us any fucking sauce, bastards.
Right.
You know, I would have loved to have like thrown some hot sauce or fire sauce on the tacos. I would have probably just.
That would take too much time, though.
It would have taken time.
The Doritos like 12 of the Doritos tacos could have been good.
Yeah.
Oh, those.
But they got to be the Cool Ranch ones, though, and they got rid of those.
I like the regular one.
I like the
just
regular
fine.
one. I like the regular one. I like it on occasion.
It was that nacho cheesiness.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of the best ideas Taco Bell came up with, though, was those Doritos.
My favorite thing from there, like like we were talking early on when we were ordering everything. I really like the new. I think it's called like the grilled cheese stuffed burrito, the steak one. But the cheesy gordita crunch is my go-to.
Oh yeah,
I love those damn
Yeah,
things.
because I like the gordita shells better than the chalupa shells because they're soft.
One of my favorite things to eat there, and it's so simple, is a bean burrito with extra cheese and extra red sauce.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
miss the enchiritos.
The enchiritos were really good. Now, not every Taco Bell has it, but the one on How is they got the chili cheese burrito.
Yeah, they brought those back.
Yeah, but like the one on How I know does it.
Yeah.
The one up here and still off of Graham Road does not do it.
No. Or the Mexi melts were good.
I was not a fan of the Mexi melt.
They were okay.
Was not my thing. I really didn't really enjoy it. I'll tell you what, the Mexican pizzas are not what they used to be.
No, they're not as good.
They're nowhere near as good.
They used to be amazing.
They used to put olives on them,
Same
too.
thing with Nachos Belgrande.
Yeah.
I used to love their nachos.
That thing, you know how much that thing has shrunk over
it's
the years?
so tiny now.
Now, you remember a couple years ago where they put out that ginormous nacho thing?
Yeah, it was like the party platter.
Yeah, I ate one.
Yeah,
Right.
I would eat one myself.
In one sitting. I mean, I actually sat in there. I ordered one, and they're like, seriously going to get one of those? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were looking at me like I was crazy. I sat there and ate the whole damn thing.
Well,
The
they
guy-
used to
The
have,
guy
like-
looked at me like I was nuts. I was like, I realized 20 years ago when the Nachos Belgrande was out, it was like eating two of those.
Yeah.
Right.
The original Nachos Belgrande, not the shit little bullshit one they
Well,
get
they used
now.
to have like three sizes. It was nachos.
Yeah.
And then Nachos Supreme.
Yep.
And then
Nachos
Nachos Belgrande.
Belgrande,
And
yeah.
Belgrande was
The big one.
a big one.
Yeah.
And usually, I don't remember if it ever came with it, but usually you ordered like one or two like extra little tacos with it.
Yeah.
And you were full.
Yeah.
Not stuffed, but you were full. Now you get a Belgrande, and it's this tiny little fucking thing.
It's like, what's so grande about this?
Yeah.
And that's when we were talking earlier about the prices have gone up.
Yeah.
That's the shitty thing. Prices have gone up, but the quality and the quantity
Has gone
down.
Way down.
Yeah.
It's a money grab. I mean, that's all it is. It's like they don't give a shit about the quality anymore of the food.
Yeah.
It's just like
that's why I do appreciate, like last night, Lori and I went and had Five Guys. I appreciate paying a little more because their quality is good. I mean, they present you a
Right.
really good looking burger.
And they make it to order.
And you know the beef's fresh, and it's consistent, and they
Yeah.
give you fresh ingredients. And you know what? That burger, when you open it up out of the thing, I was like, oh, this looks presentable enough to be on a commercial.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how nice they
and
make
they're
them.
one of the few places around anymore that's not afraid to cook in peanut oil, so
Yeah.
you get that extra flavor. It's so
Yep.
good.
And they
I
let you
love
know,
Five Guys.
hey, we cook everything in peanut oil. If you're allergic,
Get
tough
out.
shit.
Get
out.
Yeah, I mean, I went
That's
to...
how restaurants should be.
It's like if you don't
Flat out, this is how we do it. If
Yeah.
you don't like it, that's fine. But
if you don't like it or can't eat it, that's fine. Go do something else.
Go somewhere else.
It's like, we get so many calls at my work for, do you have gluten-free? Is this gluten-free? And we do a gluten-free crust just to appease some people. Well, is your cheese gluten-free?
No.
No.
And see what restaurants and like food related businesses need to learn, and I'm gonna bring up a touchy subject. the Christian bakeries that don't want to make a cake for a gay wedding.
Right.
If you don't want to make a cake for a gay wedding, just put it. Every single cake we make has a cross on it. Period. That's what we make. And now you're free and clear.
Right. Yeah.
Nobody can say anything because we put a cross on every single cake.
You know what?
We'll make you a cake for your gay
here's
wedding,
the deal.
but it's going to have a cross on
Make the
it.
damn cake, and if you don't like the cake topper, buy your own fucking cake topper.
Well, and look, I do believe that there are people out there that go to these businesses and ask for something like that on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're being a jackass. Let's
Yeah.
be real. But if businesses would just decide this is how we do it, and if you don't like it, that's too
somewhere.
bad.
Yeah.
We will serve anybody.
Yeah.
But this is what we do.
If you don't like how we do it, then don't
all
come
of the
here.
fucking problems that we have. And that's why I love circling back to Five Guys.
Yeah.
We do peanut oil. If you're allergic, sorry,
shit.
we're
Yeah.
not the place for you.
We reserve the right to refuse service to assholes like you.
And you know what? Since I kind of brought it up in a roundabout way, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Look, you can be dressed head to toe in rainbows and go through their drive-thru. They're going to serve you a sandwich.
Yeah.
But they're not open on Sundays, and
Yep.
some of them play Christian music. Get over it.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're still going to serve you.
Yep.
That's how all businesses should be, in my opinion. Like, this is who we
they
are.
They may not like you, but they'll serve you because your money's just as green as mine.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was my little rant for the day.
Well, that's
that was my It's Pride Month rant.
Well, that's why, like, I laughed my ass off because, when I used to Uber, I got on with a little Kent, the Kent page on Facebook, just, what's going on out there. And they always post this family-friendly drag show at this bar. Tell me, drag queens, what's family-friendly about those?
At a bar.
At a bar.
At a bar.
So, follow me here. And the girl who posts it is, and I'm going to call her out because she doesn't let anybody comment on the post. You can only like it or share it, and that's it. She closes comments on it because I used to go on there to be a smartass in all these drag shows. Well, are they sponsored by the NHRA? They do every other drag race I know. And a lot of people laugh at it, and they're like, well, you're making fun of me. And it's and I'm like, so it's like Jade XCVNT because she couldn't put cunt. That's her drag name. And it's just like, I don't think any kids, really 8, 9, 10 years old should be getting exposed to these drag queens. It's
I leave it up to anything else. If the parent wants to expose them, that's on the parent, and whatever. But
I'm just like, I wasn't.
I agree. How's it family friendly at a bar?
Yeah, so I'm like,
which chair would you like to sit in?
2 or 3.
2 or 3, so I know which microphone to crack. Okay, you're gonna sit in the Ben chair. Because they're in the basement.
Feels nice. But yes, I kind of laugh. And then, like, when they have some of these gay pride parades, I'll give credit to our friend Aaron because he'd come up with I'll give credit to our friend Aaron, our past friend Aaron, because I was trying to think of it. When they do these little pride parades, why do they got these people walking around in this bondage and S&M material?
Right. There's no need for that.
Yeah. And people are like, well, it's part of our lifestyle. But why out in public where all these kids can see it?
Here's my number one thing.
And I ask them, I'm like, do you think kids should be able to see pornography then, right? Well, no. I'm like, it's the same thing.
My number one thing is my heterosexuality doesn't come up in conversation. So why does your homosexuality come up in conversation every goddamn conversation?
Yeah, and then I ask them, I'm like, why is it we are forced to accept and like you? I'm like, and this country is founded on religion.
Be whatever you want.
Be whatever you want, but don't force me to accept it.
I'll just say this: I'm a Gold Star heterosexual.
Yeah.
You've heard of Gold Star lesbians, and I know a lot of lesbians. Gold Star lesbian, they've never had a dick in their life. And I'm proud to say I haven't either.
Right.
I mean, hell, I tell people I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body. I love women.
One of my absolute best friends is a lesbian, and her and I get along great.
Yeah.
But it doesn't come up in conversation like all the time. We can have conversations that have nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
And that's why her and I are great friends. I just don't understand why it has to be, no pun intended, shoved down her damn throat
Yeah.
all year long, and then you get a whole month. Women don't get a month. Veterans don't get a month. But because you're gay, you get a month. And that month also coincides with Men's Mental Health Month. You know how many rainbow posts I've seen in the last, what is today, the 8th of June? In the last 8 days, I've seen nothing but gay pride posts, not a single men's mental health post.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Gay Pride Month, though?
Yeah.
It's Pride Month, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's having their, and I...
Look, I don't care. I get it. Like, some of you have been just treated terribly.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care if I know you or not. If I see you getting abused or bullied for being gay, I'm going to step in and kick someone's ass.
Same here.
Okay? I'm sorry that life has been hard, but at the same time, I don't care that you're gay. I don't want to hear about it nonstop, and I don't want to jump on Facebook and see nothing but those posts.
Yeah.
When
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm on my freaking soapbox.
You're fine.
When the same people that are posting that will say things like, men need to be more sensitive. It's Men's Mental Health Month, and you're not posting anything about that, you fucking hypocrites.
Yeah.
All you care about is gay pride and posting things that say, I hope some homophobes are uncomfortable this month. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, and like I said, here's
I'm
the
over
thing.
it. Sorry.
You know, as far as like, I have a couple gay guy friends I've known for years.
Yeah.
And I don't look at them as, hey, that's my gay friend Joe, for example. I'm just using a throwing name. That's just Joe.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. His sexual preference, what he does in his bedroom, does not affect me one way or the other. I don't care what he does. That's his life. That's his preference.
Well, and let's stop acting like you can't have certain relationships with people, okay? So, I know one lesbian couple. I've known them for years. The one girl, it was kind of comical. At the time, like when I first met them, people were like, oh, Mike and Brand. I shouldn't say her name.
Okay.
Mike and Becky should hook up. And I actually commented, I was like, she likes girls. And nobody believed me. And then she finally came out, and her and I have stayed friends. Her wife is a great person.
Yep.
Now, over the years, we aren't in touch as much, but we still stay in touch.
Right.
No problems, right? There's certain things I would never say to them, but I support them. The girl that I was talking about a few minutes ago, that's one of my best friends, and she knows I do this, I refer to her as my lesbian. But her and I have that kind of
You
relationship.
have that kind of, you can joke about it.
So, the fact, like, another thing that bothers me is I can joke like that with her. Trust me, some of the shit she says to me, I won't even say on this show.
Right.
We have that relationship, but nobody would ever attack her for what she says to me.
Right.
But they would attack me for calling her my lesbian.
Yeah.
Like, she's my friend. She even admits, she'll text me, she'll go, it's your lesbian, how you doing? Like, we have that friendship.
Yeah, it's an understanding between you two. It's like late 90s. I had a lesbian couple, Brenda and Megan. They both live in Texas now. But we would hang out, and then our mutual friend, Steph would be like, hey, the Dykes are coming along tonight, because that's how we referred to them.
Right.
We had that understanding. And, and they even agreed with me, because I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay. And they were the first two lesbians I had ever met in my entire life. And, we clicked, we got along real great and everything. And she was just like, well, we're actually bisexual. No lesbian that's ever been with a man can claim to be a lesbian. A true lesbian has never been with a man, never had a thought.
That's what you call a gold star.
Yeah. Well, they just say, I get tired of these lesbians that I see around that have been with men that have babies that call themselves lesbians. No, you're bisexual, honey. Face the facts. Right. And it's, a true lesbian, never been with a man, never wanted to be with a man, never had any thoughts about it. They've all, they've been strictly women their entire life. And they're just like, and they give us true lesbians a bad name.
And I mean, even way back when, like, I first met my wife, she was involved in a group that had a bunch of gay guys in it. And I got to know them, and some great guys, okay? They would go out of their way, and I was 19, 20 years old. They would go out of their way to make me uncomfortable. Why are we doing business paperwork? This just got weird. Anyway, they would go out of their way to make me uncomfortable.
Here's your contract.
But they also respected, like, if I got too uncomfortable, they'd back off and go, Mike, we're just joking, you know. But that was the friendship we had.
Right.
But it's always got me that they could do that. They could try to make me uncomfortable. And if I said something accidentally that made them uncomfortable, it was a bad thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Why the double standard?
Yeah.
I truly support him. I mean, if that's what makes him happy.
Yeah. If you're
So
happy,
be
I'm
it.
happy for you.
It's your life. It
Just
doesn't-
leave me alone. That's all.
It's like, you know, don't.
'Cause I'm not in it, but
You know, I've had a couple gay guys hit on me in the past. I'm like, dude. No, I mean, I don't know these people for sure.
Hey, thank
I'm
you,
like,
but
thank
no.
you. I'm in a polite way. I'm honored you think of me like that, but no, I don't go that way. And on that note, let's take a quick
take a
break,
break.
and we'll be right back on Some Kind of Radio Show. Stay tuned, everybody. Back in just a couple of minutes. The zaniness will return.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, we'll get off our high horse.
this is fun, though.
There's one sure way to beat that tired, thirsty feeling that naturally follows a hard day's work. Just stop in at your friendly Stag Tavern. Look for the sign of quality, Stag Beer on Draft, and order a cold, thirst-quenching glass of famous Stag Beer. There's nothing else quite as refreshing, as satisfying, and as downright good tasting. Because Stag's flavor is the result of over a century of brewing experience. Notice Stag's rich, creamy head. Taste its can't-be-copied, smooth, dry flavor. It's America's first dry beer. Extra brew to give you that extra beer-drinking pleasure. Enjoy a cold, golden glassful of Stag Beer on Draft today at your friendly Stag Tavern.
I remember an uncle of mine whom I loved very much. He lived by the sea, and I often spent all day on the beach with him just walking along. He liked to smoke cigars, and each time he took one out, he asked me the same question. Do you like music? Yes, I'd say. Well then, here's a band for you. He'd put the Robert Burns Band on my finger, and we'd go on walking in the sun. Years later, that memory made me start smoking Robert Burns. This is the Robert Burns Panatella, an especially wonderful cigar with a rich and comfortable taste because the tobaccos are nature filtered for mildness and better taste. No artificial quick curing for Robert Burns. Every leaf is slow cured in clean air. Why don't you smoke a Robert Burns cigar soon? They come in 5 different shapes, from 2 for a quarter to 25 cents.
Bye-bye.
This is Bert Instant Refreshment Peel talking to you from ringside at New York's famous Madison Square Garden. Our guest tonight is the famous hockey star, Philippe Duprade.
Bert thought you'd be interested in why Mr. Duprade prefers our refreshing beer. Unfortunately, he speaks no English.
Never mind, Harry, I'll handle this. Monsieur Duprade, why do you prefer Peel's beer? Je ne comprends pas.
See, Bert, he doesn't...
He said because Peel's is just what he looks forward to after a long, hard night on the ice. He said
But, Bert, he only said a few words.
Never mind, Harry. Let's whet a few appetites and show the viewers what Big Philippe means. Here it is, viewers, instant refreshment from the first taste.
Well, that's because our beer is cool brewed, chilled as it's brewed and aged. And that locks in that clean Peel's flavor.
Ah, mais c'est la bien Peel's. Alors, comme c'est rafraîchissant, comme c'est magnifique.
What's he saying now, Bert?
I think he's trying to say hello to his mother in Montreal.
You're tuned in to Some Kind of Radio Show. Now, here is Earl McCune and the Regulars.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show. Tony and I are still digesting our tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Lori's with us.
You haven't been on for a while.
You haven't been on in a minute. Pizza, where'd you get pizza from?
Italo's.
In
North Canton. You okay?
What about the pizza oven? Is that place still open down there?
Yeah, pizza oven. But the last couple of times we got it, it wasn't good. That was my favorite pizza of all times. But now I like Italo's better than pizza oven now.
I used to eat Italo's a lot growing up when I used to camp out at the old Clearwater Park, which is now the Yogi Bear Park.
Yeah.
We used to get Italo's because they used to have one in the plaza there in Hurtville.
Oh yeah,
You know, right by where the Burger King is and all that.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, back
Right
there.
back in the
because the IGA used to be right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. I love Italo's.
Yeah, I used to eat Italo's. We used to get it like once a week when I was, when we were there. We used to camp there every summer.
Since we don't have one up here, every time I go down to Mom and Dad's, I crave it, so I got one today.
Cool. Thanks. You can do that for me.
I know. I'm like, how are you surviving with 12 tacos and you can't belch?
I'll fart later.
Yeah. You're going to sleep on the couch. So I'm sure it's going to smell really bad.
Not my shit. It never stinks.
Never.
No, I think it's time for a Dutch oven.
He does it all the time.
Did you see the video I sent you earlier?
Mhm.
Yeah. Like, I sent her a Dutch
I got fart spray by our bed. That's how bad he smells all the time.
Well, my ex-wife never knew what a Dutch oven was.
Really?
So, and the one year she legitimately asked for the cookware for Christmas, which I bought for her.
Yeah.
But, being the jokester that I am, the Christmas Eve night, I was like, well, you did say you wanted a Dutch oven for Christmas, did you not? She's like, absolutely.
Oh, Jesus.
I know you got one for me. And I was like, oh, yeah, I got a good one brewing right now. And she still didn't know what it was. So I farted and pulled the covers over her head. And God, it stunk because what she made for dinner that night, I don't remember what it was, but God, it had me gassy. And she's like, what the fuck?
I'm going to let him live with you for a week.
And I told her, I'm like,
and then you'll know what
that's
go
a Dutch
through.
oven. That's what you wanted for Christmas, right? She's
I've been hitting the protein powder again, so my ass.
Oh, poor Cassie.
Yeah. Fortunately for her, I'm at work most of the time when it hits. So
I had a very exciting week this week.
It's been a crazy week.
What day was it?
That was Wednesday, wasn't it?
Tuesday or Wednesday?
For Dad?
Yeah. What night was it?
I can't remember.
I think
it was early in the week.
It was Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday.
Tuesday, my mom calls.
Man, I shouldn't be using power tools at
says,
night.
Your dad just cut off 2 fingers.
Oh, I saw your post, and I was
Yeah.
telling Earl, your post made me laugh. Not because I want to see your dad suffer, but it was just funny that you said, please pray for my dad. And I'm like, pray for what? That his fingers go to heaven? Like, how does that work?
Well, they did save one fingertip. But the other
But the
one
way
was
your mom
delayed.
made it sounded like he
Yeah.
lost it was only really just the tips.
Right.
The tips.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be seeing
Of
him
course,
like
Lori
this.
goes
Yeah.
down to the hospital and takes pictures of his severed finger.
We
on the
thought your
rag.
dad was going to be doing the Spider-Man for the rest of
I
his
did.
life.
I thought it was going to be all down, but they did have to take it down to one knuckle, the first knuckle on the middle finger, and then they reattached the other one because it was just hanging by skin.
Yeah.
Hey, if
And
you're
it
not
did
an old
turn
man with a
pink.
missing nub, have you really lived?
I'm talking.
Fucking hit me.
But if he goes to flip people off
my
now,
ass the other day really hard.
If she smashed my ass, that's a different
It
problem.
started turning pink, so they're like, "Oh, cool, we can save it." So now he's got a pin in it, trying to save it, and then the pinky he had to get the fingernail removed.
I would not
but now,
be able
but
to
now
save
if you
my
flip somebody
finger.
off, it's not going to be as effective.
He's got
if,
the other hand.
if they put a pin in my fingertip to
You can't
save,
double whack. You
to
can't
save
double
my
get 'em.
finger, I would fuck with people and I'd be like, "Watch this!" They'd be like, "Sir, it's not
And
going to
he's
take."
76 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't go in shock. He actually walked up a couple mobile homes down to tell somebody to call 911, and this woman was frantic, seeing him bleeding everywhere. And he's like, "Give me the phone, I'll call 911." So he bled
Just fingertips.
a lot.
Yeah.
And then a couple days ago, I got told my uncle passed away. So it's been a very Very hard week.
Emotional week.
Did you hear, did you hear about Lori's teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Emotional week. Ugh. That's it.
Yeah. All that and. I'm not going to that one on the air.
Yeah, no.
Huh?
No.
I'm not going to go into the other thing on the air.
What the?
The other thing that had us riled up this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll save that for the after party.
Yeah. After party.
Yeah, that's an after party.
Anywho.
Anyhow.
No, I'm glad your dad's okay.
Yeah.
But seriously, if you're in your 70s and don't have a missing digit, have you ever really lived?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked, his street cred just went up like 10 points.
He did have good spirits, though.
Yeah. Well, his whole thing, like you said, he's just like.
It was my own stupidity.
Own stupidity, you know.
It's like that shop teacher. If he's got all of his fingers, he can't be a very good shop teacher.
I
a farmer.
I have a good
Yeah.
friend of mine now. Okay, now he lost his index fingertip.
Oh, that doesn't look
20 or
bad
so
at
years
all.
ago. And his whole thing, like, he
the
still
way-
jokes about it to this day. Whenever I
The way your picture is, though,
people say, "What
it
happened to your
looks like a
finger?"
severed hand.
It does.
And they'll be like,
This one was crooked, so they put a...
they'll be like,
Now, did he cut his pinky too, or is that just blood from the others? Sorry, she's showing me the gory photos.
yeah, I've seen. I don't want to see it again.
Ah.
I want to see it again. Anyway, so my buddy had lost his fingertip, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, man, he says, let me tell you something. He says, don't ever finger a bitch with crabs. Fucker, fucking bit the motherfucker right off. Oh, he's
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
Oh, that's how he is. He's like, what happened to your finger? Oh, I was fingering this bitch, man. And, you know, fucking snapped the fucker right. He told people with a straight fucking face.
Right.
People are like, oh.
Yeah, look at that one.
Oh, yeah, that's a gross one.
Poor dad's name.
That
It's
was-
like,
I would post those pictures proudly if they were mine. I'd be like, well,
I
look
thought-
what my dumbass did.
I think Facebook would take them down.
Facebook would be like, no, sir, you can't post this.
I don't want just
Or they
a
put that little
picture of,
disclaimer, you know,
fingernail,
that,
finger. But Mom was like...
Sensitive
what was I gonna say
content.
now?
Didn't you say she put it in the refrigerator?
Yeah, I said, Mom, take a picture of his hand. I want to see his finger. She thought I meant literally see the finger that got chopped off. So I'm like, she's like, here's the finger you wanted. I have it in the refrigerator. I'm like, what?
Huh?
I mean, she was
She's keeping it
halfway
for-
there.
She's
put it
keeping it
on
for
ice.
posterity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did put it on ice, but they couldn't save it.
Right.
Yeah, you got to get them on
Too
ice
late.
quickly.
Quickly,
Yeah.
very quickly.
Nobody was home when he did it, so. I was gonna say something else.
Now, I am curious, do they not have a phone? Why did he have to go to the neighbor?
Because his phone, well, for one, he won't be able to get his phone because it's in the house.
I'm
so
confused.
he walked to the, because he did it in the carport, like all the way around his trailer.
Okay.
So he just walked.
Did his other hand not work? Can he? I'm not being a smartass. Like, why couldn't he get in the house? I guess.
I don't think he wanted to bleed everywhere in the
Okay.
house. I think that was.
They got a lot
why.
of they got a lot of white in their house.
Yeah.
Okay.
White carpet.
No,
Maybe
Oh,
I
they
don't
fix
know
it
if
for you?
maybe-
They fix it for you?
I think maybe that was just his, just.
And it
wanting
might
to
have been
get
a little
something. I
shock.
don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm sure.
I think I would have been.
Thank you, Loriana.
They screwed up Lori's order. Like, surprise, Taco
Right.
Bell screwed up an order. That never happens.
Nah.
At first, it looked like they screwed up our big taco challenge order. Like, what the fuck? There's not everything. And I looked at it like, oh, there's no way everything's here, and it wasn't.
Right. They just
One of them they put in the carry box like they
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
The other, they just crammed all the shit in the bag.
Yeah, they crammed
Right.
all the shit in the bag. But,
it works out.
Oh.
Tony and I Tony. We were talking about I am 5-0. Tony and I actually have a tie failure.
On which one?
The ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
We tied. We both ate the exact same amount. We both failed. Well, here's the thing. Tony knows what I'm talking about here.
Yeah.
So we got done eating this. We're getting swarmed by fucking bees as we're trying to
Right.
eat this fucking.
Because the one we went to only had outdoor seating.
Yeah. And we're like, fuck this. We're not going to finish it, So
We ate all the bananas.
We ate all the bananas. Ate a good amount of the ice cream. It was a lot of it was just soup. It was basically just soup by the time we got to it.
Yeah.
And we were running out of time. I was like, if we had another 20 minutes, we probably could have finished it. But same time, I'm lactose intolerant as all fucking hell.
Yeah, I remember leaving there. You had to stop at Speedway and go to file their bathroom.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, we didn't get very far. About a mile and a half down the road, I'm like, dude, I got to stop.
I'm like,
and Tony drove. I was like, dude, we got to stop.
I'm like, yeah, I'm on Hunting Avenue. There's a Speedway. Their bathrooms are usually reasonably clean.
So, of course, I get in there, and there's a dude just sitting there on the phone in the fucking stall. It's like, hey, man, you about done? Yeah, I'm on a phone call. Dude, I'm about to shit myself. Oh, okay, sorry, man. I'll be right out. He gets on, he flushes, wipes his ass, and gets out. He's still on the phone, like, he's got to go bad. I'm like, get the fuck out of the way, dude.
Yeah.
I barely hovered the bowl when it started flying out. It was like, holy shit.
Fucking like soup.
It was. I felt better afterwards.
Well, yeah. God, it's got to suck because,
yeah.
My favorite food in the world is cheese. Put cheese on anything and I'm happy.
Yeah, I love cheese. I love ice cream. But I gotta.
It just doesn't love you.
It does not love me back. I mean, now I could have like a regular bowl of ice cream. Doesn't bother me.
But
I can go have an ice cream cone. I can go to the ice cream shop, get an ice cream. No problem. But that much though at once. Oh fucking yeah! It went. It just flushed my whole system out. Just
like that. I guarantee in the morning when I get up tomorrow morning, I'm going to crap my brains out.
Oh, I guarantee I will too.
If it doesn't hit later tonight.
Nah.
It might hit me later tonight.
I think it will. Like, after 10 minutes, you have to shit every time you eat.
Not every time I eat.
Almost
it's been 10 minutes.
Time.
It's been 10 minutes since I ate the tacos.
He's
just trying to hold it in.
He's gonna hotbox you tonight.
Oh fuck no! You can go sleep on the couch.
Come on, babe.
Get him some of them charcoal lined
Anybody else
underwear.
want him for tonight?
Get him some of them charcoal lined underwear so that way it doesn't stink when he goes.
Lori's like, I got fart spray. It's good.
I got fart spray.
No, I love walking somewhere crop dust thing and there's people around and I'm like, somebody smell popcorn? Then everybody gets up.
It was so funny when me and her first got together. I would go into the fucking bathroom because I didn't want her to smell my gas.
Because that would have definitely scared me away.
And the first time she ever heard me fart was during that tribute show we did to Debbie.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, remember in that closed room
with 20.
You had to open a freaking window because it smelled so bad.
There's like 23 people in there in
I
that
should've
little
just
tiny
had
room.
that hint right
in a room half the size of this.
to run.
You know you love me.
Yeah, it's funny. I got hired. I have to shuttle a wedding beginning August, and they're getting married at Nickajack Farm.
Are they?
Yeah. But
that place.
Yeah. I'm telling you though, that day you got married, if we would have thought about it, we should have had them. See, if we could have put up a sign over Nickajack and said Hilljack. Hilljack Farm.
Hilljack Farms. I gotta walk around with the voice.
I think Lori might have murdered you all.
Mm-hmm.
Could have got the beard out and the wig. I reckon my balls itch.
Hell, get me a straw hat. I could do it with just the beard I got. People are like, "Are you Amish?" Yeah, no, I'm a woman. I'm Womenite. You know how there's Mennonite? Well, I'm Womenite.
Oh my god!
I have 3 women night.
So are you shuttling for the New Kids on the Block?
Yeah, I'm already hired for that.
He's hired for that.
And then Wednesday is.
I'll be there.
Yeah, Wednesday is a Foreigner and Styx, and but I got a different booking before the show. Then once I'm done with them, then I'll go back to Blossom and get some rides. Yeah, I had 3 concerts in 4 days to work last week. Who was it? Was there 21 Savage, but I wasn't booked for him. Noah
Kenny
Khan.
Chesney wasn't he?
Yeah, I took our friend Steph and Chris from SKO Radio. It used to be on Thursday nights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, they hired me to go out. Took them out there for that one, and
yeah.
I was so pissed. I called 98.1, right? I listened to it in the morning.
I saw your post.
Yeah. What, first and 8th?
15th caller gets to go meet them in person.
You were the first.
I was the first and the 8th. Then I couldn't get through.
Hey, you got through twice.
What
Most
luck is
people-
that to get 2
You got through twice. That's
twice, but
Yeah.
then I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
Yeah, the Way Past Puberty tour is coming in 6 days.
The Way Past Puberty tour.
And everybody was like, well, that's why it said, you don't. Donnie Wahlberg has had to get nice because of the hamburger chain. He's had to get friendly with people because him and Mark own the burger chain.
Yeah.
But the rest of them are all dicks to their fans when they meet him backstage. I've heard nothing but bad stories about people who've gotten to meet him back then and now.
Yeah.
Even now, they think their shit don't stink.
Mom said John is on Home and Gardens or something, and he's a sweetheart on there.
Well, that's
on the show.
That's a show.
Yeah.
But that's what I just said.
Got to play a character. Is it any coincidence they're coming to Blossom in the month of June? Pride Month? Because
I do call them old kids on the block because I'm
we
old
always
and
call
I'm
them the
their
5
age.
fags from Beantown. I'm sorry, but it was just like the only one song of theirs that I remotely like is "Hangin' Tough" because of my last name Hayden.
Yeah.
When I wrestled in junior high, when the song came out and it was popular,
Yeah.
they would play it on the tape and instead of "Hangin' Tough,"
Yeah.
Hayden Tough come out before I'd wrestle.
Everyone ever called the Backstreet Boys the Backdoor Boys?
Or you got the Backdoor Boys or Instinct.
Yeah, Instinct.
Paula Abdul will be there too.
Yeah.
Jazzy Jeff.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
He used to do stuff with Will Smith.
Yeah.
Ooh,
The Fresh Prince, Will Smith.
Yeah.
I know. He
Yeah.
used to do stuff with Will Smith.
He
Summertime.
might have. They could have had a reach
Yeah,
around.
they smacked comedians around.
Yeah. Yeah. They smack comedians around each other. They might have smacked each other off. Who knows?
Go ask P. Diddy. Talk about one guy that's in a shitload of trouble.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, when I saw the lineup for that show, I'm like, Jazzy Jeff ain't shit without Will Smith. The fuck's he gonna do? All he did is play the.
He jumped around like a jackass.
He jumped around like a jackass and did the turntables.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever they did anything, it was always Will Smith singing. So
Yeah.
I mean, Paula Abdul, there's a couple of her songs I like. And then, I hate seeing that commercial with the Backstreet Boys with the fucking Downy rinse and refresh. The girl's smelling her shirt, man. I got to throw this away. And they're like, tell me why. It stinks.
You know what sucks now? You watch some of these drug commercials.
It's all dancing.
They all have fucking jingles
Musicals.
now,
Yeah.
like
It's all music.
Jardiance.
Yeah, the big girl and the.
Yeah. Well, there's two big. There's a second big girl now. You had the big one that looked like she'd wear that yellow polka dot dress, and then there's the other one. Now there's a redheaded big girl singing in an office.
I told you that the other day. I'm like, it's so funny that there's musicals now for medication.
I know. Yeah.
And if half these pharmaceutical companies didn't spend all fucking millions of dollars to advertise, how cheap our medicine could be on a serious note.
Because they just pocket the money.
Or
they could
and
still
half,
be
and half
cheap.
the time, why are you advertising this drug? It ain't like you're going to go to your doctor and say, "Put me on Jardiance." He's going to put you on whatever the pharmaceutical people line his
kickback
pockets
from.
with.
It's all about kickback.
It's all about kickback. Well, it's like, what was that one?
I work in medical.
What was that one that show you and I watched, honey, where it was all about the kickback of what the fuck was it? OxyContin.
OxyContin.
Yeah.
Remember that back in the day? Yeah, we watched that whole movie.
Prescribe this. I'll write you some checks, take you out for lunch, and yada yada yada. I mean,
It's all about lining the pockets of the doctors and
yeah. Prescribe this, and the thing if your depression medication ain't working, add this. You gotta get on the fucking, and that's
Then you hear all the side effects, and then here's the one that gets me. If you experience sudden death, call your doctor right away.
Yeah. Well, and when I took Steph and Chris this week, I had asked Steph. I said, I've known you a long time. What happened? It was a mix between two medications that caused it.
Right.
Caused her stroke.
Stroke.
Yeah.
The one
Between
that
her
gets
birth-
me is, are you depressed? Do you have suicidal thoughts? Take fuck it all.
Yeah.
Side effects may include suicidal tendencies.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Right.
Yeah. Or the depression medication.
It's going to make you more depressed.
Yeah, it's going to cause sexual side effects, incontinence, diarrhea, inability to pee or something. All this crap.
Erectile dysfunction.
Yeah. All this crap that's going to make you depressed if it happens.
Anal leakage. No, thank you. I'll be depressed.
I was watching a clip today. I was scrolling through, and it was a clip of 2.5 Men, right?
Yeah.
And it was, I guess Charlie Sheen goes like, I need sleeping pills. He goes, no. He's like, I got something better for you. He says, what you do? He goes, you take a muscle relaxer and then pop a Viagra. He goes, you'd be loose as a goose and still have a fucking stiffy.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the side effects are great.
Side effects are marvelous. Like, I have like the gout medication I'm on, right?
May cause artificial insemination.
There's like 50 fucking side effects. And I have not experienced any of them. Not one side. Not one side effect with the gout medication. Not one.
I was on one of the medications, and then I got put on another one to make the other one stronger. And he asked the pharmacist, is this going to, what'd you say? Is this going to affect her sexual desire?
Absolutely, I'm going to ask.
You're worried about that instead of all the other side effects?
That's a big one.
Oh, that post you put on Facebook, though, you don't
it's
need me anymore. You
No,
put your
if
hand-
you look at it's a 7-year-old memory. It's before we ever met. I was like, I saw it. And I was like, oh, it's just funny. I wanted to share it.
Did you see my comment?
Yes,
though?
I commented back.
I'm like, oh, I guess you don't need me anymore.
No, I still need you. No, believe me, I still need you very much.
Oh, shit.
That's why I told them earlier. I'm like, you know why a woman smiles on her wedding day? She knows she's giving her last blowjob.
He's gotten plenty of those since we got married. I said, awesome, you don't need my
Hey,
services
Michelle's on.
anymore.
Your cousin's saying hi.
Hi, Cuzzy. Long time no see today.
Hey, Frank, hold that thought because we're going to take our 9 o'clock break and then we'll be back. So, everyone, stay tuned. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. You're watching Some Kind of Radio Show. Stay tuned.
National Beer will sing you the story of National Beer. And while I'm singing, I'd like to say it's brewed on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay. My, that sounds like the old troubadour.
Hi, Troop. Who are your friend with the doily on his neck?
This is Lord Baltimore, first governor of Maryland. Must be drumming up toast. In 1670, the royal nominee, Lord Baltimore, would fish and hominy, laid great store by easy living that still prevails today. There's shinkety oysters and crabs and clams, and there's fried chicken and Virginia hams. But for rams, they're only side dishes to serve with national beer. National beer, we'll pour out the story of national beer. And while we're about, we're proud to say it's brewed on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay.
Why don't you pick me up and smoke me sometime?
Everybody likes a rapper, really they do. It's luxury light, and it's pleasant for you. She's today's Muriel, mellow and right.
You're gonna like me, friend, I'm just your type.
Everywhere we go, they seem to like her shape. Firm and trim and handsome, so easy to take.
I'm today's new Muriel.
Only a dime.
Why don't you pick me up and smoke me sometime? Muriel, I'm Muriel Cigar.
And remember, Jack's beer is premium brewed from 100% natural ingredients to give you real beer taste. Don't just ask for beer. Say Jack's, the real beer.
Mr. Gumbiner,
Yeah.
do you have trouble with your R's?
No. Why?
You're saying premium brewed and real beer. It's premium brewed and real beer.
Yeah, that's what I say. Premium.
No. See, you're saying premium with a W. It's premium with an R.
Premium.
No, that's what I mean. It's premium with an R. Premium. Or say or premium, put a hard P,
Premium.
premium,
yes,
real,
all right,
real
thank you.
premium.
I think I have it.
Go ahead.
All right. And remember, Jack's beer is premium brewed from 100% natural ingredients to give you real beer taste. Don't just ask for beer. Say Jack's, the Beal Cheer.
Mr. Gumbiner?
I'm awfully sorry.
Hi, neighbor.
Yes, sir.
I want some light, what's this beer? That beer that's, has that famous straight from the barrel taste in bottle, can, or on tap. What is it? It's got the name of a bay. What's this beer? Light but not too light. The beer that they say has that straight from the barrel taste. The taste of people who really know beer like best. What is that? What's this beer?
Well, what is it called?
Whoozy beer. Whatchamacallit beer? Beer. It's on the tip of my tongue. Who's-call-it beer?
Conservative. I don't know what it's called.
What do you call it? Straight from the barrel, light but not too light.
I know.
What's this? What is that called, that beer? What is it? What is the name?
I have no idea.
Double L light lager beer. 1 L for light and 1 for lager. Double L light lager beer. Light lager beer by Valentine. Light lager beer is here. So ask the man for a double L light lager beer.
Yes, light lager beer by Valentine is here. Double L proves a beer can be truly light and still give you the lager beer flavor you want. Say Double L for a double treat.
Light lager beer by Valentine.
You're tuned in to Some Kind of Radio Show. Now, here is Earl McCune and the Regulars.
Get yourself.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show.
I'm scared though.
I have my gun with me. People that I don't know.
What if somebody's like in the back seat and holds a gun to your head when you're driving? That's what I'd be scared of.
My hand's usually always on my piece when I don't know who I'm driving.
You make me nervous.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm great.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic.
Michelle, I'm going to send him down to your house tonight because he's going to be stinking up the bedroom.
What makes you think that?
Because you always do every fucking night.
Yeah, and I had tacos, and I'm not having farted yet.
No.
Because you're saving it for the bedroom. Hello?
Yeah. He's letting the big one brew.
Damn it.
I would never do such a thing. Ever. Ever.
Well, let's see. You got a couch down here. You got a couch up in the living room if it gets bad.
Uh-huh. And I have to be at work tomorrow morning, too.
It's okay.
I have to get a good night's sleep.
You say you sleep good on the couch.
I do sleep good on the couch.
Okay, well, there you go.
I sleep better when I'm laying with you, baby.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
I
It's
do.
just because we have a sleep number.
Oh, it's comfy.
No, what's your number?
My number is, I think, 30 now.
30.
His is like
Is that really
25.
firm or is that soft?
It's really soft, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The higher the number, the firmer.
Yeah.
What
His
about
is
you?
25.
I'm like 25.
Oh, so you're even lower.
You're like, you could see the
Mine,
bed.
mine like cradles me. Like I just sink into it.
Yeah.
It's super soft.
My brother got one of those. Was it a purple mattress?
Yeah.
He loves that thing. And my brother actually laid on my bed. I bought this bed off of him in like like 15 years ago, and I still have the same mattress, and nothing's been wrong with it. You know, I can flip it every so often, so... And he's just like, he laid on it. I can't believe this thing's still as firm as the day you bought it off me.
We have to set it to 100 again. We haven't done that for a while.
Yeah, you got to set to 100, and you got to let it like
It was only $4,000.
Yeah,
Better be comfortable for what you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hubby had to have it.
I mean, mine, I'm not in my bed enough to worry, for just me. I sleep diagonal on a queen-size bed.
Oh, okay, yeah. I love our king size, though. You can finally move without thinking you're going to...
Well, there's two of you in the bed, and there's only one of me.
Yeah.
But if I have somebody over, I had a full-size bed, you can still sleep two on a full, just a little cramped.
That would be very cramped.
And then I got rid of that, and bought the queen off my brother, and I'm like, it's a good thing it's a wrought iron, because, when you handcuff somebody to wrought iron, it's a little tough to get loose.
Yeah. I always had to worry if I was going to, hit him in the head when I turned over, because I'm a tosser. And I'm like, okay, we need more room.
Now that I sleep with the CPAP, I don't toss and turn anymore.
Oh, really?
I stay laying I sleep on my side. I could sleep on one side or the other, and, my sleep is so much better with that thing.
And now I can't, when I roll over, I want to cuddle him, but then I sink because his is
so much
softer than mine.
Softer than yours, yeah.
So now I can't even cuddle with him.
Yeah, I got the CPAP machine for my brother because he got a new one, and the VA gave me a little bit of, because I didn't do a sleep study, but they pretty much knew I needed one. And they said, our offer is, you just, they're like, buy a pre one. I have enough mass to last me for years.
Oh, gotcha.
And I've got a few extra of the tubes that go from the machine to me.
Do you have the one just for the nose?
No, I tried those. I need the full face.
Oh, okay.
Which is also why I keep this trim, because when the mask comes down here, it doesn't seal as well with my beard.
Right.
So I have to keep this.
We had to put those on at the rehab place I worked at. They were a pain in the ass.
I use baby shampoo to clean my the tubing. That's what they recommend because it's... And then other than that, I mean, now they recommend distilled water in it, but the purified water, the reverse osmosis stuff works. It limes up the little reservoir thing, but you can scrub those out.
Yeah, they had to have like the gallon waters.
Yep, they were distilled water. It's just got to be purified water. That's what distilled water is.
Right.
So I went up and I'm like, I'm not going to pay $1.50 a gallon when I can just take the empty jugs up to there, throw a quarter in the machine, and get me a gallon of water.
Yeah.
Because when my brother traveled, he got a bottle of Aquafina, and that worked.
Oh, okay.
Because it's still purified water. But I was going through a lot of water when I first got it. Then I started playing with the controls, and I turned the humidity way down. Because you can control the temperature of the air you're breathing in. Then you can also control how humid it is. And I started filming with it, and I hardly use any water now because I've got the humidity down to like 1. And have it be a little humid, but when it was too much, it's humid air, so too tough to breathe in.
Right.
And then even and I like sleeping cold.
Mm-hmm. We do too.
So
we got the air on. We got 3 fans on in our room. Now I'm used to the noise, and when the fan ain't on, I can't sleep.
Yeah. I have my window fans going. That way they create the breeze going through the house. And it was funny because, with how mild of a winter we had, I had a lot of flies. They were the big fat ones, and they would fly real slow. So for like a week, I was, I keep my vacuum cleaner out because with the attachment on, I'd see them on my mini blinds. I'd just go up, vacuum them in. If you ever have a lot of flies like around, and they might get in through your windows because you might even have these little cracks.
Or Alex leaves the door open.
Yeah, or something like that.
All the time.
50-50 Pine Sol and water. Spray it around your door frames, around your windows. The flies hate that. It keeps them away. Now I might get a fly one a day, but I just don't get them like I did. I would vacuum a few of them up. I'd go back 2 hours later. There's double the flies.
The big ones that you think
people are asking if they missed the contest. Yeah, the contest happened a little while ago.
Yeah, sorry, John, you missed it. It was a little early.
No, I want to get that bug assault gun.
Oh, I see that.
Shoots the little salt rounds at the
Or if you ever have to buy it, those little the light traps with the sticky, the Zevo things. God, do those things work great.
I got the yellow things that are on Temu.
Okay.
They're like all sticky, And they work pretty good. We even caught tons of gnats on it.
Yeah, but I had to find something. I went to Walmart trying to find just fly paper I could have hung.
Yeah.
Because that normally works anyway. But I bought one of those things, and it came with 3 sticky pads, and they're like, leave it out there until it accumulates enough bugs, and then change them out.
The one that you plug into the outlet?
Yeah.
I have those. Yeah. We have
Yeah,
those.
it was at Zevo.
It works.
Yeah, the light trap, and because that's what they're
Yeah,
attracted
that's what
to is the
attracts
light.
them. Mhm.
Right.
So I'm like, and
Yeah,
so
we have that
I
at the
caught like
kitchen now.
20 flies on the one, so I finally had to change it, and I put a new one in, and it's a good nightlight too.
Yeah, it is.
Because I have it plugged into my kitchen, so it's
Right.
like my bedroom. Now I can walk through easily to the kitchen and see my way to the bathroom when I gotta.
And we have 4 kids in the house, and they don't rinse their dishes off and
Yeah.
wash them right away. We get
3.
tons of gnats.
3.
So our thing is full of gnats.
Yeah, I always, when I'm done eating, I try to spray mine off as best I can, and yeah, because you don't want to leave them. Because I mean, it might be a week and a half that I have dishes in my sink until I get enough to wash.
You have to wash them, yeah.
So it's like I just, take that little spray gun and spray them off as best I can, and that wouldn't leave too much food on them to draw flies or nothing like that. But yeah, those flies were just annoying the shit out of me. I mean, hell, I had to deal with those Japanese beetles years ago.
Oh yeah, those are.
They look like ladybugs, but they fly and they bite you.
We get those, stink bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got any stink bugs, but those Japanese beetles were.
Yeah, if you'll get some stink bugs.
I love chasing the girls with them. That's the only bug I can hold, and I'm not like scared of it. So I'll let them crawl on my hand, and I'll go around chasing them with it. And get it away from me! Now, if it's a spider, that's a different story. I will not touch a spider. I'll kill it.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch out for them flying ones that we're getting in. They almost look like they can fly.
Ugh. These spiders.
They're big. They're like black and gold, and they're venomous too.
Yep.
I mean, we have a lot of brown recluse, which are the most venomous spiders.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Mm.
So you guys got to watch out for that.
They're not as dangerous as people think, though.
No.
I had a woman that I worked
I've
with
never seen a black widow.
Back in...
I've seen one.
Gosh, 98? I worked with this woman that got bit by one, and her arm would swell.
Well,
it was like from here to here.
So their venom, eats away
awful.
at your flesh.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they'll get the bite, and then you'll see the red mark, and the skin around it will start rotting away. And that's usually the worst thing that happens, which, don't get me wrong, that's bad. Very few people actually die from a brown recluse unless you have an allergy to
Allergy to it, yeah. It was,
you know,
it was bad. I remember that
young
big
kids
bump on
and
her arm.
elderly are at the most susceptible to death. Like, if you got bit by one, it's going to suck, but you're probably not going to die.
Yeah.
But, of course, the longer you wait to go to the doctor, you know, the worse it's going to be for
Yeah.
you.
Exactly. Is there something we're missing on our phone?
Huh?
Is there something we're missing?
Oh, I was just trying to work through something real quick.
Oh. It's funny when you're on your phone and you're texting, you're like, it's like you're trying to say it while you're typing.
I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk myself through it, but again, I'm not sure what they did. So
The face you make though, and then you're talking like.
this will be me.
Yeah.
Okay. Feel
Yeah.
better now.
Listen, you fucking idiot. I'm off tonight. Fix
Leave me
it
the
your
fuck
damn
alone.
self.
God, we never
No,
get
it was actually my boss texted me about something. So
Listen, you fucking idiot. I'm off tonight. You don't pay me enough to answer the phone.
Hey. I've already got in trouble this week for sounding off.
Yes.
You're not doing it. I'm spouting off.
No, I've already spouted off this week.
And just got caught. That's all.
Yeah, well, I don't care. I said what I said, and I apologize.
Everybody has opinions.
The views and the opinions expressed by me at any given time are mine alone, and that's how I feel at times. Especially when you're in a bad mood to start the day.
Yep.
I was in a bad mood when I started that day.
Must have been a night that you didn't get laid.
No, it wasn't that.
Made you mad.
No, that was
You don't get mad. You just like, I don't know. What do you do when you don't get laid?
I turn over and lay over.
Like, And he rolls over and
Wait a minute.
pouts.
I'll do an Alex.
He rolls over and pouts.
Oh, pout.
Yeah, you do.
I don't pout.
I just tell my wife I don't want to hear excuses. And then I roll
told
over and
him
go
when
to
he had
sleep
his
because
foot
that doesn't work.
surgery, he's not getting it until he heals up because I don't want to hurt him.
It's
so
his
we waited 4 weeks.
It's his foot. All I had to do was lay there.
Listen, like, he can go like this. Like,
No, he had to have it raised.
Okay.
I ain't doing the fucking work. He will.
Yeah.
But then you did the work.
We did it.
You
I
did the work the other day, and then you're like, my fucking shoulders.
My
Jesus
shoulders are
Christ.
killing me. God.
Third world problems.
My God,
Damn
my
doggy
back,
style gets me every time.
my back goes out, and I'm like, honey, I will find a way if you're willing. Like,
I pay for it if I'm on top. Or doggy style. It's like, I pay for it the next day.
you could put me in a body cast, and I'd find a way. I mean, I don't give a shit.
Just notch out the area where my
Right?
dick's at.
Yeah.
I'm in.
So I'm not going to hurt you. We'll wait.
I'm healed.
I know. Well, we've done it since then.
I know,
so.
but I'm fully healed now. So, what's next? Wait till I shave my head again, or
I don't know. Take me out to a hotel so I can actually moan like I like to. No kids in the house.
why? Our kids don't ever bother us while we're in our room.
Bullshit. They probably stand there with the damn glass on the door like I
That's-
used to with my mom and dad.
That's Sarah. She already says she does that.
Sure, you watched us doing pornos. Come on. She freaking sat there and watched us. I'm like, okay, you're creeping me out. I'm done. No more. It turned me off so bad. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
On that note, you notice how the room got silent now?
Yeah. They want me to moan, I guess. They want me to moan.
Hey, trust me, I didn't know I had a porn video out there until my ex told me she uploaded it.
Oh, jeez.
Like a week later.
Oh, no, we were fully aware that we were doing it. He was uploading them.
Hell, there was one day that a lot of times, so with my wife's job, she goes in the early morning, and then she's off for like 4 hours, and then goes back for the afternoon shift. So most of the time she comes home. Well, there was one day, it's like, well, I got to work, then we have a meeting, and something else, but there was still going to be an hour. And she calls me, and she's like, I'm just going to sit here in the parking lot and wait. I'm like, bullshit! You're coming home? We had plans! She came home. I ain't fucking around. My
You had
time.
plans.
Hey, I only need 15 minutes. Let's go.
Right? Like, I will put gas in your car. I don't give a shit. It's my time.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh.
What was that? I was just going, yeah.
I'm used to moaning on the air, and I haven't done it for a while.
Hell, I work 2 jobs. I like can sleep through anything. I'm like, just go for it. Wake me up for 30 seconds so I know it happened, and I'm happy. Like, I'm good.
How there was nice when Rachel, the one that uploaded the video, because she was living with me for like 6 months. There were nights, you know, I always, you know, I worked first shift and she worked second.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then when she'd come home from work, I was usually always asleep. There was night she told me, she was just like, I rolled you over on your back, got you going. I had sex with you and you were sleeping. You slept right through it, you know, because I sleep like a log. She was like, you still got off, but you probably didn't realize it. And I got off, and I'm happy, you're happy.
How would you be a hard if you're sleeping?
Oh, you
never are.
What?
You never are hard whenever you're sleeping.
I am when I have to piss first thing in the fucking morning.
Well, yeah, but...
No,
other
she
than
was like,
that-
I went down there, played with it, got him upright, and I went to town.
I thought you were sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
A man could still get an erection and get aroused and sleep through it.
Just wake me up for a
True
few
story?
seconds.
Have you done that?
Smack me in the face. Be like, hey! Be like, huh? Oh, okay.
Hey, if you want to test that
And I'm
theory,
good.
you're more than welcome to try. It's all for the benefit of science.
Yeah.
Scientific experimentation.
Yeah, scientific experimentation. I mean, I could be a guinea pig, and you can test that theory with me. I mean,
What's that award that there's a scientific award that's kind of a mock Nobel?
No.
Like it's a real one, but
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a mock one, and anyone can get it. You don't have to be a scientist. You just have to publish something that they find
worthy,
funny enough or interesting enough. You could get a freaking mock Nobel. Just write a paper on, does my husband get hard in the middle of the night?
See,
You could be
get
like,
an award.
tonight I used a feather. Next night I used peanut butter. Whatever word.
I tickled his ass. You know.
I put my finger up his ass.
Oh hell no! That is an
I
exit
did
only.
it once. You enjoyed it.
I did not enjoy
Yes,
it.
you did.
Not
You did. What the fuck ever?
I did not enjoy that.
Were you milking
Yes,
his
you did. You're
milking
like,
his
"Do it
prostate?
again, baby, do it again. I'm like,
do
oh
it
no.
again. I did not tell you to do it
You
again.
did. You loved. You liked it.
It's funny, but no,
You
I
liked
didn't.
it. You got off. Though.
I did.
You did. True story.
You sure you're not confusing me with one of your ex-husbands?
No, it was you.
No, it wasn't me.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't me.
Yes, it was.
You sure?
Yeah.
You've confused me with an ex-husband
Oh,
before.
No. No.
You have. You sure it's not an ex-husband?
So how did you say that you didn't like it then? So I did do it to you, sucker.
I would not like it. I would not like something like that.
You did.
And people walking in the door downstairs now like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Oh dear God.
Who's down here?
Hello?
Can't sneak very well.
Nope.
I think
We
we're all
hear you.
hearing things.
Oh no.
It's probably smelly.
I sense them.
Smelly, what do you want?
I hear nothing.
Might be on the laundry side. Loriana was doing laundry earlier.
I thought I saw somebody walk by though.
I heard that door open.
Yeah. Anyway, you liked it.
I did not.
Bullshit.
I did not. I would not like something like that. No, I would not like something like that.
You lie.
I would not like something like that.
I haven't trimmed my fingernails, so I wouldn't.
She prepared for the occasion.
I haven't trimmed my fingernail for
I
you.
Trimmed her
So I wouldn't-
fingernail.
so I
Trimmed her
wouldn't
fingernail.
create-
Used some of that warming lube.
So I wouldn't create a perforation to your colon.
Yeah.
Which finger?
This is my long one. My
The middle
one.
finger.
Yeah. One that goes up the farthest.
Deep.
She said, "Fuck you" while she fucked you.
Yeah.
We probably even have it on the porno we made, honey. Come on.
Huh?
You probably filmed it.
No.
It's on Pornhub.
No, it's not. It's gone.
Oh yeah, we did delete those.
Yeah, all gone.
But we did do it.
Delete. Delete.
See? You're just agreeing now. See? I told you I did.
No, I said.
Uh-huh. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win.
That's what she said that night.
Uh-huh.
You're not gonna
Not
win.
gonna win.
Come here, bitch. Let me show you how it's done. This is the true up yours.
Happy International Women's Day.
He started doing it to me, and I said, "Get the fuck out of that."
I've never shoved my finger anywhere near your ass.
'Cause I won't let
No, because you fart, and
that's you, honey.
no, baby, I've witnessed.
You just
fart.
farted right there like 30 minutes ago.
I burped.
No, you did not.
I did not fart because if I farted right now, I'd probably shit my pants because I took a laxative last night. So I wouldn't even try to fart right now.
You holding one back or what?
Huh?
Holding one back.
Yeah.
Feeling something coming on. Little turtle head coming out.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
My ass is sore from wiping it so much today, though.
Yeah. Shit a lot today.
Oh, it was so funny when I broke my wrist. And my dominant hand I had in the cast, trying to wipe your ass with your non-dominant hand is not fun. And I actually told him, honey, I can't wipe my ass just because I wanted him to do it. Because he gets grossed out with poop. So I just had the satisfaction of him doing it. And he did. I was proud of you. You did.
We're learning so much tonight.
We're learning
See,
things that we should never.
Don't you miss me being on the radio? Don't you miss it?
Just, if Ben was here right now, he'd be like he'd be jizzing in his pants
Oh,
hearing
he
about
would
this
be.
shit.
Right?
Hey guys.
He'd be trying to find the deleted porn.
It's out there somewhere.
I'm gonna find it.
Somebody's fading.
Oh, Tony did eat a lot.
Yeah, I ate a lot, and
Yeah.
I didn't sleep a ton last night, so.
Oh, do you know your car's like halfway out in the street?
Yeah, I know.
I even took a picture of it. I'm like, do you know it's this far out?
Yeah.
I don't want it to get hit.
I'm about 6 inches off the curb.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I just don't want it to get hit.
We're all about 6 inches off.
I'll say about 3.
Oh, wait!
Wow.
Okay, on that
Wow.
note.
Break time.
And we're going to take a break. The things you learn on this program. All right, we'll be right back, everybody. Some kind of radio show.
It's fun when I'm on.
Cigars, cigarettes, Tiparillos.
Just thought I should make a change. Well, actually, it was my wife's idea.
Cigars, cigarettes, Tiparillos.
Would you care for a...
Cigars, cigarettes, Tiparillos. Cigars, cigarettes, Tiparillos. Cigars, cigarettes, Tiparillos. Cigars, cigarettes, Tiparillos.
Tiparillos by Robert Burns. The modern smoke found at all the right places with all the right people.
Okay, the Mets behind. The last
Bunt.
Men on second and third.
Lay
One
down.
out.
Heads up.
The Mets up at the
Bunt, baby.
It counts 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bunt.
Pitcher steps up on the mound, checks the runners. It's a tense moment. Here's the windup. The pitch. And it's a line drive. The shortstop makes the catch. Looks to second. It's a double play. A double play. It's all over for the Mets. The ball game's over.
I told you to bunt! They never listen to me!
A great play, ladies and gentlemen.
In New York City, everybody's an expert, whether it's baseball or beer. There are 302 beers trying to make it in New York today, but only one has made it to the top. The rich, dry lager, Rheingold. In this town, either you have it or you don't.
Why don't they ever listen to me?
Refreshing.
Hints of lakes and sunset breezes dance and sparkle in each glass bowl. Hands are very refreshing. Hands are very refreshing.
Refreshingly yours from the land of sky blue waters.
Have you read the label?
Sure.
Have you taken a look?
Sure.
The story behind the label reads like an open book.
It seems to me you have excellent reading taste.
Where there's life, there's bud.
Have you read the label? Let me put it this way. Do you know of any other beer so proud of its ingredients, it prints them plainly on every can and bottle? Next time, make it Bud. Budweiser, king of beers.
Sure.
You're tuned in to Some Kind of Radio Show. Now, here is Earl McEwen and the Regulars.
All right, we're back.
And we're back.
We're back. Final, 27 minutes of tonight's rather filling show.
Right?
Oh, I think I'll tell you what. You eat that much and you kind of just go,
Right?
yeah. But I still beat Tony again.
Yes, you did.
I think he might learn not to take me on the food challenge.
Yeah.
Huh? I won.
Oh, I know you did. I was listening.
Yeah.
It was close
No,
by a
he hasn't
minute and
learned
something, he said.
It really wasn't close.
Oh.
I had him beat by almost 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's okay. It was a good. It was
good times.
It was a good time. The one thing I was saying earlier in it though, that I enjoy the crunchy tacos, but I'll tell you what, eating those softs were like, I'm not a big fan of the soft tacos. You
I
know.
thought you prefer
I like the crunch.
soft over crunch.
I prefer crunchies at Taco Bell.
Oh, Taco Bell. Okay.
Yeah, now like a
Say
reg,
before,
like real Mexican food. Give me a
Yeah.
soft taco.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
You know, but Taco Bell, I prefer to eat the crunchies, a little more flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, this time I lost by more than 2 seconds.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I lost by a full taco.
Yeah.
Because you were done with yours, and then I was.
I was a taco up. Then you tried combining your last two.
Yeah.
To try to catch me. That's a hell of an effort. I'll give you that. That was a hell of a try doing that.
Yeah. Did good.
I think it's around tacos 4 and 5 is where I kind of jumped ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I kept alternating.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said if I would have thought about it, I would have taken a hard and a crunchy and just combined them, and then.
That's okay. I mean,
we do it all for fun.
Oh, yeah. I got a nice full belly. I've had enough Taco Bell to last me the rest of the summer.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Join
good.
us for our next
I'll tell you what,
contest
I
where
will.
we see who can make Ben cry first.
Yeah.
I'll take his.
Yeah.
I want to do a wax job again.
No.
No.
You can wax Ben all you want. He said he would do it.
Ben needs it.
Ben needs a waxing. I do not want to get waxed again. I will not. I
I'll
would
do
not
it.
agree to do that again.
Nope.
Speaking of next show, since we did have a show planned,
Yeah.
but we're gonna have to do something else.
Right.
So
In
what?
2 weeks.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about ideas.
What else are we going to do, though?
Eating?
I mean, we
eating,
got
or-
We've got the burger show coming up. It's a little ways away still.
Yeah.
But it's coming up. We are still going to do...
The burger show's in July.
Right.
The
We're still gonna do
show
We're
eventually.
still gonna do that drink
Right.
drink thing. We're gonna do that when Ben's available to do it.
But we need to come up with something else.
Eating or drinking? Which one?
Eating usually. Eating, drinking. It doesn't matter.
So you guys did Mexican.
Yeah, we could do a spicy challenge.
What'd you do before the Mexican?
We could do something spicy.
I say a spicy challenge.
All right, we could do that.
Not for speed, not for amount.
Just to do it.
spicy challenge.
Yeah, that'll be you two.
All right, that'll be
Yeah,
you and me.
I'll
thing.
do that.
All right.
I liked watching you do that. What was that, chip or something you did?
Oh, the one chip challenge.
What do we want to
Yeah.
do? What do we want? You got? What do you want? Let me know what you want to do so I can make graphics for it in the next week or so.
Let me think about it a
Think
little
about
bit
it a
because
little
we can go extreme.
Yeah.
Like the one chip challenge.
Yeah.
Or like the death nut or something like that. Like
you pick. Let me know. Then I'll throw a graphic together.
or
It'll
we
take
can
no
just
time at
go
all.
like spicier things like spicy salsas, whatever.
Whatever.
So give me. I'll have a
Think
good
about
answer
what
by
you
tonight.
think about what you want to do. I think we need to do something like that. I know
think
you and
so,
I have
too.
talked about doing like all sorts of different shit for a while. It's like we need to do one of those at some point here. Yeah, that'd be good. So what, let me know, and let me know in the next week, and I'll throw a graphic up. So we are going to do something spicy, a spicy challenge.
Yeah.
But no, I've done the one chip challenge twice, and the first time went pretty well. It was a fun video, a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
The second time, and this is kind of gross, but the spice hit, and all my sinuses just like stuffed up and started draining, and I started gagging because I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
And I had the heat, so I'm like, it was terrible.
I we thought we were gonna have to do CPR or something.
Well, that
Like
one
you did here,
What did I do here?
or was it on?
What?
Because
I
I
thought it
did the
was
one
here
chip
that you
challenges
did it.
at home.
He only did that stuff at home. He's never done it.
Maybe
one
it
here.
was the video I saw then when you were.
Now, the first
Yeah,
time
you were
I did
doing
it,
stuff.
Loriana spent the night at our house, and Kaylee cried because she's the one that wanted me to do it, and she thought she killed me.
Oh.
And don't get me
Maybe- I
wrong,
think
it was
that's probably the
painful.
one I watched then.
But Kaylee cried because she thought she really caused me harm. And here's the thing with that. So when you open the challenge, it breaks it down. Like if you last this long, blah blah blah.
You know.
The pain only really lasts about 6 minutes.
Yeah.
After that, it's just stomach pain. Like it's no longer heat.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like you got a shit. I'm talking your stomach is like, what did you just put in me? It hurts.
I think that's probably what it was then. Was the video?
Well, it's like-
I was like, oh shit.
It's like, I know, like, Loriana and I were talking, they've got that wing challenge at the new BW3s.
Yeah.
And I said, that'd be a fun one if we remoted filming that,
Right.
did that separately and maybe film that as a skit type of or clip thing. But I don't know if I'd almost be scared to do it.
Maybe we could do something akin to I'm sure you've seen it. I can't think of what it's called, but they do the wings, and it's the guy that interviews stars, and they line up the hot sauces.
Oh yeah.
We
What
could
the
do our
hell
own
is that
version of
called?
Hot Ones.
Hot Ones. Thank
Let's
you.
do our own
Let's
version.
do our own version.
Let's do our own version of Hot Ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because we can get wings and bake them in the oven in no time,
And we throw it, and we just get some sauces.
and get different sauces.
Yeah, there we go. We'll do a Hot Ones. We'll do our
Because
own
the
version
nice
of
thing
Hot
about
Ones.
that is we don't have to buy a thing of sauce
And it's
for
not
each
timed.
of us. We can
And it's
just,
not timed.
Right.
It's not timed. We could just go through, and we could talk about each one as we go through. And
all right, I'll be on the lookout. How many sauces do we want?
I'll bring my Nashville Hot from B-Dubs.
How hot is it? Because we're gonna do it like Hot Ones, so it starts out the mild.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it'll
This
still
is
be
about
hot,
a low
but-
end on the hot of the hot.
Okay, so that'll be
basically,
towards
we
the
got to
low
base
end.
it on. I know Hot Ones makes a kit. that you
They
can
do.
put- yeah.
You gotta base it on the Scoville unit.
Yeah, Scoville. That's how you base your challenge.
Yeah, it's
I like that
Nashville
idea.
Hot's definitely above medium. It's getting into the beginning of the hot sauces.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do that.
I know where to go because Fin, Feather, and Fur sells a bunch of hot sauces.
Okay. Yeah, we can get.
Oh,
some,
yeah.
We can get some wings. We can bake them in the oven.
Right, that'll be easy.
That's easy.
Or hell, if you want to deep fry them, I can bring in my Fry Daddy, and you guys could.
I'll do baked. That's
Okay.
fine.
Bakes is fine.
You
Yeah.
have the air fryer too.
We have an air fryer too. so-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can air fry.
We got a few ways to do it. So
Because when I do wings, I don't. When I fry my own wings at home,
Yeah.
I don't fry them in the regular fryer that I use all the time.
Yeah.
I still kept my small Fry Daddy,
Right.
and I can fill that, and that's just got oil just for wings only, so I don't destroy my oil.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we could do that.
Yeah,
That's an idea.
that'll
Do
be
our
a
own-
fun one.
Do our own version of the Hot Ones, and then we can kind of see, and we can kind of all see where we hit our
Right.
point, and we can see who all wants to participate. We can all do it.
Then if you're around the grocery store, they always got the Quaker Steaks atomic wing sauce in the little eyedropper.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to buy that and put it in my chili. I put like 4 or 5 drops of it in my chili and
Right.
to kick it up. 'Cause
I've had Dave's and Sandy sauce before. Have you ever had that?
Uh-uh.
Ooh, talk about hot shit.
What was that you ate that one day? And Oh, that Mexican burrito thing, or
Oh, God,
Mexican
yeah,
burrito. It was called a fire.
It's called the Fire Burrito.
The Fire Burrito.
And I got it at La Teresa.
Yeah.
And normally I could eat this thing no problem, right? I don't know what they did that day, but this thing was like 20 times hotter than it normally
He
is.
didn't even eat half of it.
Oh my God! I'm like,
his
oh,
nose was
fuck,
running.
my nose was running. I mean, it's like just, I mean, it looked like a faucet, just snot rolling down my face. I'm like, I can't do this. I was like, normally I've been able to eat that thing and not even flinch, but
Because
like,
when I would go out for Halloween at
whatever they
Kent, we used to start at B-Dubs. I'd go get a few beers there, and when I was drinking beer, I would get the Wild Wings, which are one step below their hottest. Their hottest are blazing. I can't do those. But Wild, the next step down, I can eat the shit out of
Buffalo
those.
Wild Wings is a blazing challenge.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I want to try to find some obscure ones. I don't want to go necessarily name brand.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to find obscure ones like
Find the shit the bed sauce.
like light your ass on fire sauce or whatever. You know?
right. Well, we can coordinate that over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Get a plan together.
I think
on
that's
that.
a great idea.
That's
Do a Hot Ones challenge.
Yeah, we could do that. Hell, even if we don't even do wings, we could like throw some sort on chips and do that too. You know.
Yeah.
You know, we could do that too, just to do the sauces.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
whatever
just
we
try
want
out
to
some
do.
sauces.
You know, we could have fun with that too.
Put them in a little dish and eat them with a spoon.
Oh, that'd be tough.
That'd be tough.
But yeah, we could. I mean, we could do it on wings. Or
you
we can
get
do however we want to do
We can
it.
get regular wings. We can just get a bag of boneless wings, bake them in the oven. That's almost harder because you're basically just popping the whole boneless wing in
Yeah.
your mouth.
Yeah, yeah, that is a good idea, though, is get some oddball sauces instead of just sticking with the brand stuff, because it's like, I normally always have Frank's Red Hot at my house to put on stuff, and when I saw that they had the B-Dubs, because I've had their Nashville Hot before, and I like the flavor, and it's got a good heat, and I'm like, and I've had, like, Nashville Hot Chicken, the one they used to have at a KFC when you could get their chicken tenders, and I liked their sauce. So
I say we do 8 sauces.
Yeah.
If possible. 6 to 8.
6 to 8. I think that's a fair amount.
That's a fair amount.
And we could do two, like we do 2 or 3 a segment. You know,
You
we
guys
don't
do
do
the
this.
spicy. I'll make my own homemade barbecue sauce. I can't do spicy. My tongue can't handle it.
It's fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair
So
enough.
the ones that can't do spicy, I'll just do the.
So we'll
Yeah,
get,
just do
so we'll have to
barbecue
get
sauce.
some wings. So we'll have to get some like wings, and we. Just,
Well,
Oh, no.
okay, so anyone that wants to be a part of that show but doesn't want to do the spicy, we could do different barbecue sauces.
Yeah.
And at least you're reviewing something as well.
Right.
You know?
yeah, like I keep Bullseye Original is my favorite. I can always keep that on hand in the fridge,
Right.
even to use it as a dip for stuff.
Oh, yeah. I think I've got like 12 different barbecue sauces at home just because I'm always barbecuing something on Sundays.
You know, surprisingly, you know who makes a good barbecue sauce? I don't know, it really surprised you. Are the regional ones from Heinz.
Yeah, they're good.
And I've always loved Bullseye. The first time I had it on a Burger King burger, and I just liked the flavor of it. And it was funny because I watched a show on PBS called America's Test Kitchen, and they always have a taste segment, and they did store-bought regular barbecue sauces, and they had Sweet Baby Ray's is one of them, Open Pit, Bullseye, and they had like 2 others that were store brand sauces, and Bullseye had come out on top because it's like how much vinegar flavor was in it, how sweet it was, blah blah
But see,
blah.
that's all like.
Well, they have a test audience that they run it across. Everybody votes knowing what they're going to have.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, like, barbecue is one of those things, it's almost difficult to do a proper tasting because in the South, they like one thing. Out West, they like something else.
Right.
Yeah,
East
Carolina versus Kansas
Right.
City versus Memphis.
So if you've ever watched any like barbecue competitions,
oh yeah,
if they go and use the wrong sauce or the wrong flavor
So-
profile in the wrong
So
state,
we
they
could
lose.
we could call this the barbecue and hot sauce review.
Yeah, I like it.
You know, we could just make it. We could review them.
Yeah.
And make it a review show. You know, like we're gonna do barbecue sauces and hot. And you know what? Then she makes her own. We can compare the others' barbecue sauces to hers and see if how hers fares.
I make
up against.
a really good whiskey barbecue sauce. I can make that too.
Ooh, yeah, we can definitely do some.
You can use some of your amaretto up.
Ooh.
Can you imagine putting amaretto
I say
on
we do boneless wings though because they'll
boneless
cook,
and
they'll cook
they're
faster.
cheaper and they'll cook faster.
Yeah.
Ooh, your sauce versus Mike's.
I know my sauce is good.
Is it the one you use for the sloppy joes? It's okay.
Oh, fuck you. You love it. What did I make?
Okay.
What was it? Pulled pork with my sauce?
First
and
of
you were
all-
like, oh my god, this is so good. You had like
It
3
is
sandwiches.
good. It is good. And no, it wasn't pulled pork.
What was it?
I like when
Sloppy Joe.
the sloppy joes. I like it because it's sloppy joe with barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good. My sauce will kick your sauce's ass. My
Well,
sauce.
this sounds like a
Nah.
challenge.
My sauce will make your sauce.
This sounds like a challenge.
Everybody's tasted my sauce already, though. So they already know what it tastes like.
Yeah, and they're gonna be like, it's the
I
same
have
old
done
shit.
pulled pork, though, for the show, too.
Yeah, you have. It
I
was
have,
good.
right? Or am I just...
No, you
thinking
did.
I did. Okay.
It's all right. So we'll get all the details.
I know mine's
I
good,
think
that's
this
all
could
it
be
is.
fun. But so we're gonna do barbecue and hot sauces. So this will be like we'll call this the ultimate wing sauce challenge.
I like it.
I like
So
it.
funny is since I started making my own,
Yeah.
now with the barbecue sauce, I don't like any.
Yeah.
Because I like my own.
I still like other ones, but
I don't think I do. I don't think there is any that I... Except for that place down in Florida
Yeah.
that we're going to.
Yeah.
see, I've also played with
Yeah. That's Logan's Roadhouse.
Logan's. Oh my god, I can't wait to go there.
like I've also been playing more with seasoning and sauce. So, like my barbecue sauce on say ribs, it's good. If I use the wrong seasoning though, it's not as good as say Jack Daniel's honey barbecue sauce.
Right.
Sometimes that's great depending on the spices I used to season the meat.
I do want to come over when you make, what was it, the ribs that you showed that you cooked or something? I was like, damn.
Most recently?
I want to see it. I mean, I want to taste it. What was it, I mean?
What's that?
We saw that he made,
Was this in like a week ago or
no, it's been longer than that,
Okay.
I think.
probably
But the
ribs?
food that you make, it looks so good.
Probably ribs.
I'm like, okay, we need to go to his house for dinner.
I
Did you
need to
see
get.
his new
I need
toy?
to get you guys over for when I do like chicken, because I have my own secret chicken rub now
Oh, okay.
that I am going to bottle and sell at some point. It is that fucking good. So
That's what I wanted to do with our sauce.
Yeah.
Did you see his new toy?
I have
in the
not
garage?
yet. I have not yet.
Oh, we're gonna for the burger show.
The Blackstone.
The Blackstone.
Blackstone. Father's Day. present.
Oh, speaking of which, on one of the breaks,
Yeah.
I found a video
Yeah.
of a burger. I'm not going to announce it right now. Dude, we might have to figure this one out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It looked so good.
I'm sure.
And
we
a
could
Blackstone are perfect for it because it's a smash burger.
Oh, we could do that. Smash burgers are awesome.
Yeah.
I love a good smash burger.
But no, I think the barbecue sauce, hot wing sauce, it'll be good.
So
it'll be a good show.
We'll call it. So
and
we're
your
just,
sauce is very good. I'm just teasing.
I'm just playing with you.
so we'll call it the ultimate wing sauce challenge.
Absolutely.
That's what it's going to be called.
And yours will probably win because I will gladly admit I am much better at rubs than I am sauces. I haven't mastered sauces yet.
Maybe we should do like our own company of barbecue sauce and rubs.
We can talk. I have ideas. I just have to get through my current project first.
Yeah.
I have to make that money first.
Oh yeah.
But I've actually done a ton of research into it because before I got on my current track, I was actually thinking about it. I was looking into it.
We were gonna do something with a hot dog stand.
I'd love to do a hot dog stand.
I would love to do something food related. I really would. I just don't want to work in a restaurant.
Yeah, just one of those little carts, a hot dog stand that you can put at a fair or something. Make kick-ass money. Or a Hartville Kitchen, that that flea market.
Yeah.
You can make kick-ass money doing that.
Or even food truck festivals, with stands. I mean, they're doing so many food truck festivals
Yeah.
nowadays.
Well, I want to do a combination of what some of the food trucks do and what that Joe's Barbecue does.
Yeah.
So I want a food truck that is like a pop-up.
Yeah.
In other words, it's not at the same place every time. And maybe you have to follow on Facebook or whatever to find
See
out
where
where
you
it's
are.
going to be.
Yeah.
But then, like Joe's Barbecue, every week, the menu rotates. So this week it might be ribs.
Oh,
Next week
okay.
it might be chicken tenders. Whatever the case may be. But, and I will say this, if I ever do pull this off, my jalapeno popper mac and cheese, it is so good.
Well, I got that amped up version of the Gargiulio burger. I said that'd be a burger I'd make all the time.
Yep.
Roast beef and the key with that burger is what they do is like with the one in New York where they throw American cheese on. No, bullshit. You get sharp cheddar on that
Yeah.
motherfucker, and you grill the onions on there real good. Oh yeah.
So I'll go ahead and I'll say the burger I found. Okay, so it's a smash burger with like the crispy onions on top. Cut it in half, each half down in beer cheese, like beer cheese soup. I saw that and I'm like, oh, I want it now.
A lot of good burgers. Well, we're gonna do the burger show live. We're not gonna do it 2 segments, just like how we did 1 week filming. We're gonna do it live. So I'm gonna use the laptop and the camera, and then we'll just do a remote into this computer, and then we'll just do it live. That's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
Yep. Good times.
Oh yeah. That way we're not running back and forth. We're just instead of having burgers 2 weeks in a row,
Right.
we're just gonna eat a bunch of burgers that night. And we need to limit how many we're doing though, because I don't think we want to do 5.
No.
No. We do like 3.
Well, half the fun of that show is like everybody comes out for that show. So
Yeah.
as we're like filming it, I want this burger. Can you make this one again?
Right. But yeah, it definitely have to be a show we do, where we just, do like 1 an hour,
Right.
So we're not killing ourselves. Like, oh god, we're so full, we can't eat. Because we did that. We're like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, we gotta eat a 4th and 5th burger. Oh fuck, not everybody ate all the burgers, because
Yep.
we had to do it that way. So, well, we'll make plenty of burgers for everybody. But
Right.
You always usually have 3 or 4 at a time, though.
No, what I was saying, what we want to do is for like our highlight burgers that we're gonna do during the show, is we're only gonna make 3 special burgers. The rest of them, we'll make enough burgers for everybody to
Oh, yeah.
eat, and all that. But,
3 special varieties.
yeah, 3 special varieties. We'll pick 3 and we'll make those 3, and then do it that way.
I like it.
So yeah,
I likes it.
That'll be a damn good show. Huh?
So there we go.
Yeah,
we got
Summer
two,
themed.
2 good food shows to look forward to.
Yeah, 2 good food shows. to look
We're gonna
forward to.
teach you all about how to get drunk.
Yeah.
In one of the upcoming shows.
I'm not drinking.
I was gonna say you better not, because you got gout now.
I'm actually gonna be the referee for that one.
You know I care about your health.
Well, I'm gonna
Too
be.
much?
I'm gonna be. It's
Way
gonna be,
too much.
Too much.
His foot was bad.
But if you
That's all I'm
if
saying.
you would have sat there and listened to his ass complain nonstop for fucking 3-4 days,
You know what made it?
You'd feel different.
You know what would have made it feel better?
That's his fault. He was hurting.
a little hand job would take my mind right off of it.
You
You,
got
know.
2 hands? Look at the post you just put on there. You don't need me anymore.
Hey, that's a 7-year-old.
My services are completed.
Oh, you're not completed.
Depleted.
Hey,
Depleted.
hey, that ring's still on my finger.
And? And?
I still sleep in the same bed with you every night.
And?
And
Still got 2 hands.
Well, you have to have a little bit of every now and then. You gotta.
We do. What are you trying to get at?
I don't know. I don't know. Stuff.
It was nice being on this time.
Yeah,
Usually
fun.
I'm tired and want to just stay in bed and watch TV.
Yeah, we're glad you came on this time. Glad to have you here. It was enjoyable. Learned about fingers in the asshole. And
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Milk in the prostate.
That's what I think. That's what felt good because I was up there so far, and it got your G spot up there. That's what it was.
What noise did he make?
Oh, do it again.
I never. Oh no. I never ever would say do that again.
Ooh.
I told you keep your finger away from my asshole. I've told you that many a
Please
time.
tell me
But
he
you liked it.
Please tell me he said, "I Poppy."
Yeah.
Hi, puppy.
He liked it. Don't let him fool you. He liked it. And I like how my finger came out with shit on it. But
Yeah.
They make those finger condoms.
next time, I learned. Next time it'll be a finger cut.
Yeah. Babe, you ready?
Hey, I got tons of gloves at work.
Bring them home. No, he'll be sending. There's a song he'll be sending out to you by Captain Antonio. Do that to me one more time.
Oh God, help me.
And I need you now tonight.
Oh my Lord. Yeah.
So much fun with the show.
Or New Kids on the Block concert's coming up. He might just go, oh, 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 oh.
Oh my God. And then she'll pull her finger back out. The ripe stuff.
And Earl's just hanging tough. Step by step.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. It's been so long.
Surprises me if Loriana knows it more than I do.
It's because it's popular with the kids again.
Yeah. On that note, I think it's time to get the hell out of
I
here.
think it's time to go.
All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks from tonight, and we're gonna have a wing sauce show. Yeah.
That's 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now, wing sauce nights, our
Later.
ultimate wing sauce challenge. All right, everybody, see ya.